Jack so amecha taune ne kat pororiet of college ni mwochige ilechi ngomite chito nekekure honorable Chemiloriet college ko tuo kapsa wiro kikure Galgalo is my good friend so kat pororiet of college labda chimengenin atya imwochige ibunwano asikobit ketau inyot.
Okay, kongoi. Engaine kekurna Nicholas Kiplagat Galgalo. Galgalo ine ko kainet nebo street in Nairobi ne. For amu kiami bunge la mwananchi. So sometimes kiginyoru difficulties, kiginyoru opportunities cheba kengalale, kengalalje bik. So especially just before Gen Z protest ko yaja baishe Galgalo ine so to conceal my identity.
Kimi Gen Z mstari wa mbele.
Kimami the Gen Z protest. Lakini kiwagate just before that.
Okay.
Kimi the difficulties. Go ipagale njini meje ngalali tete an serikali kidogo le. Ke porin metet. Baishe lakini gurna Nicholas Kiplagat abunu Nandi County. Kosirai kokwet nekile Kimber Village.
Kosirai.
Yeah.
Sharon. Kigureni ngo ibunwano.
Kigurena Jepchirchir Sharon, engineer, abunu Keses Tulwet Triat and Wazingishu County. Yes.
Ibunu gura CPA.
Yes, CPA is my neighbor actually.
Oga mai Sharon wala maguitos kuti.
Baptism by fire.
Baptism by fire. So gaga
egoitos. Ayegine mitegi yogi gena itengen betushi choko winya winteroctor ni opik chibunolin. Most of the time ngololi ko titage Kiswahili ak English kot ko mutangile ni ngalal ningunget ku oge atalitu. Magele labda meguitos yani ko siwoga atalita moge naite ngololi nemni nagenin.
Wakasemi wirtang kimi bitani ngole ane ole gira buri bitani ngabasa for very long time maraguitos in. Mige not ke labo Kenya. Ay bare kasi bare labagwiro ko pamaso baninyoni.
God nyoni.
Baninyoni ako lelo mage not ke la Kenya. Kasi ni baba gawi.
So karibu youth bunge ngoro nitobe tutabrani ne bwana Nicholas. Ago kidne tai sizing ngololi kemite emet ne mogingen kelibu nono neregek. Lakini nerek to speak. Walk those big ole mtindo ine rabisek ago kimite at time ne mite kapsa ine barak ngale gora jotok chebo ine bolotit agito ne otokyo magingen got ko is it the right time ne ko gito saizi ne gibir siaset ne te ne gibir Saturday Sunday kwaso ko wiru ne nyine bomi ne mite in Central ko wiru wage ne mite Busia ko mita age ne mite Pipeline ne wiru ne nyine ngete ne mite Mombasa. Is it the right time kito uke ngalale ngaleju the right time negonyi ko polarized imit kutu mongo ko mo IEBC ko le now kage declare ngele ko kito campaign officially
kongo imisen ARAPLIMO ak Jepchirchir engasarta ne kagonech amecha mo ingale ka bolatet chebo kandoinatet ab emet ko melen ya ka bolya bi ko melen ka bolya bi ko oppose the government yap ko baldos bi ko le ko tech lakini yap ko mite biik che take advantage of the situation nekitindoi economically ko inducing the young people ak biik alak konyor negeret lakini for the last 2 years and a half ko mege ne kiaro ne kekure oppositional defiance syndrome na agere ale opposition biik everything anything nekaginde meset ko polyo lakini polatet ko maya lakini ya kebolji anon ki neranik kebolye ko kararan ya kebol ikonu solution ko kele yani imwa ile which is the better way ko polatet noto no nekararan ako kemit bunge la mwananchi ko it's a platform nebo civil education nekineti biik kele ya kekonu nereket age tugul imwa ile ngotko yani ko ngiro nelion nekararan ko polatet ko maya lakini suppose ko polatet neteje au ne constructive.
Wow. Akiti ke ngolole bunge la mwananchi ngai.
Ka utinge ngolole ngale jote chebo polatet in 2024 June. Ko gimite polatet ne kiba Gen Z.
Yes.
Ako mitu kunja kimwa.
Yes.
Kimwa ngale ka opulence en serikali.
Yes.
Kimwa ngale ka ba wastage en serikali.
Yes.
Mongen ole tos ko ne neta ko mwa kole kimache kewale ne already ne tom ko mwa. Yekikere kondoik chok ko they are swimming in opulence. At the time gelele kondoik chok swimming in opulence ko mara mamiten takitariek sipitali mami kerichek sipitali mi ngalekab capitation lakini kitokekere kondoik chok kora koteseta koborwech opulence. Tos ko ne nito konyolu koyai neranik sikobit kekas ne netom komwa ana nyolu komwaita ano.
Okay, kit namache amwochi neranik yap sait age ngebolye sait age komuch makikaswech lakini the right way koketekan these positions ke prepare nige for 2027 ko ngotigere ile kandoik chekitinye ko maae kasi ne magat ko it is good and it is an opportunity for the young people kemangu agesom ngejero jotok sige keibu walet ne magat yes lakini so long as kotokomite those people in power kumabitu walet yes I believe in yale ndakikochin kasarta kijanek chemengechen kosom ngejere jotok cho akikochi opportunity because inget ile sait age kakile for any nation to prosper komi tuguk aengu che lazima komachan visionary population and visionary leadership komite ne visionary leadership ne kelele ma visionary ako visionary big angondogilge namna gani ko raya ako kandoi kuma visionary kuma bigin akse ko lazima ke machan leadership ko visionary and population ko visionary sige transforming our country.
Wow. Sharon, one of the in picture tindo interesting in elective positions. Ako labda komite big chitebe kole in tos imuji pichu mengejen boisioni. Tos ndakile now kakwamwan pichu ejen chu gimwae kele mite boisik chechang je mite ngejero chakokocham chakokoyam koba ine taban. Ndakile now kakikonok ko tos komuch pichu mengejen koyai boisienwa nenyu koboiboentin generations tugul.
Asante sana. So nitaongea Kiswahili.
You can try. Imuje itiami burujeni.
Buruj.
Abunu club ne agase lakini mangalali. So mimi ningesema kwamba nitasema kwamba tuko na hiyo uwezo ya kutake part in leadership na tuko na hiyo uwezo ya kutake part in service delivery. You find we right now this time and era we are the most learned generation na we are the most informed generation. Hata ukikumbuka nyuma kidogo Rais Uhuru Kenyatta alisema if we don't manage our youths right now they are a ticking time bomb. Chenye tuliangalia 2024 ni mambo ambayo tumekuwa tukiona tunataka change, tunataka iende hivi, time is moving, you realize right now it's a new time, we are in the AI generation na unapata we want things to be done the modern way. Now we have the know-how, we have the means, we have tukona every right information, tukona right procedures, tukona everything. The only thing we are lacking is the leadership. Alafu unapata kuna very big gap. Kuna big gap between the old generation and the young generation. Hapo katikati unapata the old generation are still they are still managing things according to how they learned through their forefathers. Sisi tukona around four generations zenye tume learn from and our current generation. And the only way for us to bridge this gap is for us to be on those tables and on those seats. Na huyu ameuliza ulikuwa umeuliza earlier enough ukauliza is it a wave? No, it's not a wave. It is an urge ya leadership. It is an urge for change. Now for change to happen you need to change the entire system. Na the entire system kuchangewa ni kuwa na new blood. Na new blood ni sisi. Yes, we don't have the money yenye tutasema tutaenda kulipa hiyo ma 250 ya registration ama tuende tupeane maelfu moja ya nini ya handouts. No, we don't have that money, but we have ourselves. Sisi kama vijana we have each other. Hata umekuwa ukiona siku hizi harambee za vijana tuiti waheshimiwa kama venye watu wazee wanafanyanga. Unapata tunaenda pahali we see a problem, we solve the solution. And the only way ni nyinyi tu mtu support sasa.
Wow. Talking about the support of the young people. Leadership is through the ballot.
Yes.
If anything is to go by, the records from IEBC, the registration that is happening right now, the young people are not turning up to register. How do you intend to take power when you're not registering as voters? That is a question that many people are asking. Because if you look at the records from the IEBC, since the continuous voter registration exercise was launched in September last year, it's barely 100,000 who have come out to register. Yet these are the numbers that you are depending on.
So, what nitasema ni at the moment we have a challenge of, as you know, most of us are unemployed, most of us lack the financial capacity, and you realize the continuous voter registration is done at constituency level centers. They are not done at the doorstep the way they used to do at polling station. So, for instance, someone like right now in Nairobi, someone who lives deep end Kibera there, and they don't have the money to come to Langata here at the Wilson Airport DC. So you find it is a challenge accessing the constituency office, because now you realize maybe someone is not even earning anything at the moment. So giving that money to go to the DC just to register for a vote, and yet we are aware that there is that once the by-elections zikiisha wataanza polling centers registration. So the challenge we are having is the centers for registration of hiyo kura ni mbali. Alafu unapata not every place has Huduma Center, and the places they have Huduma Center ni mbali. Now pengine unaweza fika huko hivi pia the line is so long. Some even went to Huduma Center the other time, unapata system is down, network is down. So there's too much challenges, and the challenge is coming from the government side. I want them to fast track and see how best they can start the voter registration at polling centers on the places where there is no by-elections. By the time they finish the by-elections, they can just consider the areas that are on to the by-elections. Yeah, so it is not that we are lacking. No, it is just that there is that challenge of fare, nini, and all that. And also we have a challenge of IDs. IDs watu wengi hawajapata. Yes, and I've seen the CS is trying to figure out a way of doing mobile ID registration.
Lakini ko kitemano ngotko ine ngotko ngundo speech mingechen ko le miteni kiteman gotke tanan kingundo siguno tono nyuko tekanova gora jugo gileni ne labda mogchini tegelen labda kabarwech kando na tet kabarwech emit ngotko moe vijana gule mite challenge ne bani ko iteka sarta ne ngete ne suldoi agine magutik chechwaget anan ma kiblemeni gityongon labda challenges tikibune nigelewe na another government ne magimeje katasta guno to the cycle continues.
Itafika, it's a 50-50. Itafika na pia kuna challenge ya, as much as we are very much informed, as much as sisi pia tuko kwa msafara wa mbele yenye tunataka mabadiliko happen, we are kind of also ignorant because unapata kama the 2024 protest, it wouldn't have happened if everyone had taken part and to be part and parcel of politics and part and parcel of governance. Uwezi sema unataka kubadilisha government ambayo utaki kutake part in their politics, because we all know politics runs the world. So unapata most of the vijana, they right now as we speak ata the Office of Treasury inazunguka ikifanya bunge la wananchi ku collect views about what they want to be included in the coming budget this year. So unapata there are some even who they come across those information but they are too ignorant to read, so that by the time tunataka tubadilisha it is too late, and we all know procedures cannot be changed. So it is a 50-50. We are really eager for change, but taking part and parcel of the procedure for change don't a certain percentage. So maybe I urge all our youths is let's be part and parcel of politics, because at the end of the day it is what makes you, it is what influences you one way or another, directly or indirectly.
Yeah. Galgalo.
Yes.
Kagomwa Jepchirchir something about ignorance.
Yeah.
Abo vijana yechege makinige nafasi chabo uongozi. Toski kuitosi gelene nige makchinge nafasi notoni kot ki ignorant. Kitinye MCA. Toski kuitosi gele responsibilities chabo MCA kone, responsibilities chabo member of parliament kone, responsibilities chabo woman rep kone, responsibility chabo senator kone, anage mangungi choge agele gage maikando na tet kumoginge gele nene gitokinige entayun. What is our intention? Gebendi ngecheroju.
Okay. Whatever geti let kidogo ale ongetole the young generation get the opportunity na bage wale met lakini maginget kele kiwalda yano muji tinya idea lakini oret ne bay wale koi ako oret ko ingyan ole mite ole kiwale ngalek. Lakini nguno the challenge ko yap kebaldosi ko baldos biik che mengech, lakini ngiro sai ko enge register ne kurainik. IBC ko takatan around 6.3 million new voters. Lakini as we speak ko to komi ngony. Kita gera in Bomet che kika register ko ki around 725 people. Around Nandi ki around 935. Around Wasingishu ki around 1300. County ni kindoi ko ki Nairobi County ko mit around 15,000. Igere that registration chebo new voters ko to komite ngony. Ako yap keutye ko ki biik che mengechen gele chi ni kika ko vote at Kenya kuma ko register ne ko kitakatane new voters. Igere to komite ngony. Ngalen aro statistics chi kiba 2019 between the age of 0 to 18 ko ki cover around 38%. Between the age of 19 to 35 ko ki 32%. Between 35 to 59 ko ki cover around 25%. Ak 60 years and above ko mi 5%. Lakini check ngiro who controls picture control ni siaset ab emet ak ngalek ab policies chebo kandoinatet ab emet ko those people between 60 years and above, which are 5%. Lakini igere ma make any sense lakini ngonyi kebwa turn up nebo voting ko bichu mite between 35 to 59 che kikure millennials. Those are the people who comes to vote. Lakini biik che kimite between 18 to 35 ko ki chang ngalek chok lakini ngonyi kebwa actualization of the voting process kuma kimite. That is where ngalek chok ko much yabale much kebalie lakini ke actualize on what we need ko korom ako nyumnyum. Lakini magat ko ki biik che chang ko ki kichanek che mengechen kelewan gele kandoinatet ko mamite chi ne nyukokon ak polatet. Lazima kebechi ak kesome ak ngololji biik ak keibu new ideas on the table.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ako president nebo
Bunge la
Mwananchi.
Yes.
Ako kimeche simwewech kidogo akobo Bunge la Wananchi la Mwananchi.
Okay.
Ne ako myeno bunge ini.
Bunge la Mwananchi wachang. Wala amite ko national headquarters nebo Bunge la Mwananchi ole Klenjivanji. Kenya ketende Bunge la Mwananchi almost 50. Ako target na nyona tamaje ke at Bunge la Mwananchi in almost every ward and every constituency. Because it's a civil platform. Kiaro sijang yake ngalega public participation ko in ngakachele Bunge la Mwananchi melen pa serikali ama pa opposition ama pa civil activists. Ole Kenya kitekane match a lot of civil activists picture jang. Lakini of the late kuma ko mite lakini totikin kidogo. Ko Bunge la Mwananchi ko ole kingalale ngalega emet. It is an informal parliament nebo raya. Chi age tugul matindo ingetile nin ba parliament in konda qualifications ingen. Lakini nenyanet ne ko manda qualifications. Bora inde kutit ak akilit ni mwae ngalek che imeche chi. Ko in Bunge la Mwananchi komite. Kwaya chechang angot in Jumapili ko kiyate age ne komite Taj Mall yo. Next week kiyate age eng Marsabit. Next week paton kiyate age eng Busia. Age meche keyat eng Eldoret ak keyat eng Nandi ola tugul. So koek kimeche keyakishan kele angot serikali katoret koek in a registered place ne kiyakishane kele kakee ngalekab public participation. Amu kiaro wanasiasa chang yoe ngalekab participation ne komite Punishers Bill che meche kosirto kokure chepyosok tugul boisiek tutikin eng yo nyikeolchi makatiat ak soda akopitishan bills che yachen eng raya. Public participation ngale Bunge la Mwananchi ko at least picture me ko well informed, they are opinion shapers and they are well informed people on the issues of governance, on the issues of budget making process. Ko ameje anaibik chang anet pick up college chang alejerane wakati nekanye ke at Bunge la Mwananchi ke utilize komye sike shapen ke ne gele chepkondok chaka pa Nandi County sesho chaka pa Bomet chika pa Baringo, West Pokot, Wasingishu ko many shillings chika bwa yotok ako billions chika bwa kakipaisha ite for long kamu kinget kele sheria chepkondok chaka bwa county 30% ko suppose ko development. So this development those reflected in raya suppose ke ro kele pigata chika kisirta which process ke keeping our government on check because yaba agere me the weakness to the people chiki ke elected. Our people are compromised. Our MCs are compromised by the governors. Our senators wanna make deals with our governors. Achuma nyoru raya maget iwe county se joget kenyoru man ip kenyain kele paishe sa. Ma paishe inye man iwe lakini ole pitinu shidet ko kabiro daktari iwe lab iwe x-ray nyepke aun prescription ba kerchek iwe pharmacy nyendi pharmacy kuma mi kerchek so there is a problem with our counties dispensaries chechoket kuma mi kerchek the only medication che mi ko Brufen ak Panadol ma mi antibiotics ak tuguk che magatin ko suppose kenai ko kiraya kele we are kilipani taxes kimeje accountability ko reflectan adwork nenyonet ing boisionik che suppose ko konech viongozi chechoket
ing boisionik che suppose ko konech ne viongozi angen ale tikiweksi kidogo kinyendet Sharon en kasarta ne labda jang vijana je meche koba kora in the house nebo oversight parliament either sa senator anan ko MP angon mising ngileni gerine komite senators se go gitorchi siet ngene kaseti nebo the standard en korne to betu tabragire gonerek so the council of governors atugo isogole got kotesta go nito ni ko mage appearing someone si jotokcho kala mune kale mite intimidation ne genyoru mite senator yegano somugu angmanu che kimen che gole labda gomeche kitu kidogo sinyipke lenient kidogo anan ko sige siep kebeberta nengunget ako kewek tejni ako ya time nekikanget kandoindet ab emet atya komwa kole ngot komite corruption neo netesetai ngine parliament ni ko is it a house of solutions anan yutok yule mite one of the problems
at the moment the parliament is the one that iko na mashida mingi sana kwa sababu unapata nowadays parliament has been compromised with the essence that they are just following a certain political wing ama a certain friendship wing ama a certain heavy pocket wing which is so wrong. Juzi tumeona issue ya CDF ilikuwa the case that was heard on 6th that CDF is now going back to the MPs na initially ilikuwa imekuwa unconstitutional. Me, I was really supporting the fact that itolewe kabisa kwa MPs zirudishwe kwa ministries so that the MPs wabaki wafanye kazi yao kabisa ya policy making, law making na kufanya kazi yao kabisa yenye imewapeleka bunge. So as we speak you realize saizi chairman wa hiyo yenye governors wana complain amesema he can step aside so that my competitor Sifuna takes over so that they can know the real meaning of kukua grilled. So I think also governors are just timid because kama you're really clear hauna issue yoyote mbona kukue na a chance for you to be given money to give out money ndo watu wakanyagie kitu. So if really you're very clean if really kabisa hakuna kitu mbaya unafanya kwa county, you're doing things, you're not being corrupt, why should you say you're being intimidated? Why can't you just come out and say my county is clean, let them just assess me, wakuja wani grill venye nataka, there's nothing to fear, right?
Labda kuna kalonga mamitege si shifti mwingi getesun gole se ke intimidated unaweza kuja go clean lakini labda kukalonga mamitege at the side yo negate stine mutai ko kanyu go intimidated in go email labda kuma fair the whole process ke langu ndo itilila ginyo ngot kuma fair the process kuma go nyuru justice
isi kama ile kesi ya huyu alinichapa kuna CCTV. Counties work with records and it is all about money, right? So when the money has been disbursed to counties, kuna records ya venye imetumika from the single penny to the last penny to the extra penny maybe that you accrued out of it. So if really your records are clear, if really you're doing things according to the book, mi sioni kama kuna issue yenye unafaa kukua intimidated about. And if true this committee has an issue, the chair has said he can step aside. And if the chair is willing to step aside, it shows that the committee is not really the one with a problem, but the people who are being brought to books with a problem. Because as you see, saizi tuko na shida mingi sana kwa our devolution. County government has become a cash cow. County government saizi unapata there is a lot of issues, a riffraff, unapata CEOs they are fighting, MCAs they are fighting, governors they are fighting. So you realize kuna question mark pahali. Kuna county fulani hapo hivi waliitwa at a point hata governor elewi ni nini inaendelea kwa county yake. So I don't think the committee has an issue, and the role of Senate is to oversight. The role of Senate is not to be your friend. You can be my friend, lakini the role of Senate is to be tough and to follow mwananchi's money.
Galgalo,
yes.
Toss me Monday on. Manetagi mwegele limingalega apaso ya Chester in Parliament. Kige mwegele there was money exchanging hands at some point in washrooms, 10,000. Last year August kugima kondo inde tabe meet. Kumiten devolution conference in Reyuna. Ago meeten the joint parliamentary meeting nikibawo DM, ag UDA, and somewhere in Karen Uyanyu. Kugima gole ingen because he's a consumer of raw intelligence. Ingen gole meeten galega up corruption Chester. Kot konnemen figures. Komo gole kimiten 10 million chekikitebe from the executive. Kimiten 150 million chekale kinam senators suko save a certain governor from impeachment.
Guyo.
So maonge ninyeno moe. So ko moe kondo inde tabe met kolele mitukuchu. Kalian le momiten chi nekikinyoke namagerat. Le momiten chito negelelen kagenemen so and so gele mara Galgalo na limo nekingen gele kiyai tukuchu. How many 6 months now?
Yes.
Yeah. No one has ever been arrested. No one has ever recorded statement about this. What is happening?
Parliament nyanet komite shida. Mite shida ne magat mangata le tatun geliojan. Lakini kole ka komwaite engineer nyo ko ka kole ingetile in principles of 2010 constitution. Kogi mite ngalega respect to the rule of law. Agi mite ngalega in enhancement of the devolution. Ingetile in emet nekimenya sai ko Kenya. Kitende county akitende national government. Ago kazitab legislature arm of the government senate ko oversight and counties jagat. Ingere nyo picha takwai kasi ngwang ne magat. Ago nga kumite mogornatet amu yabagere mite unfair judgment in governance jagat. Ago senators kakineman Cherargei kakineman Sifuna kakineman in Fatuma Dolo age at Moses Kajwang. Kele bichu je bulldozeni most of the senators, most of the governors. Lakini governors je katakija yabagere nganyegete beji maswali wanarech. Inirect nine koi governor akakiteben geleji ni tetu ilege boisha itano chepkondojo. Lakini kora cheba imanda kabisa kwa yabagere senators jo kora yab komite je jile komite je leon chemetoi ko bichu kuma fair chine gure Sifuna ko ngangalale Sifuna kidogo is a brilliant person, a leader. Lakini ingere nyo saita kugano ya kigrile ni governors cheba county salaga ko very hot lakini ngonyike nyo imut na nyine deba Nairobi ko metai kidogo. He's so vocal on the issues of keeping the national government on check. Lakini the responsibility na nyine never ko keeping county na nyine on check ko metai kidogo. Ago chichi kunda nereke saita ingya barole ngemech ketemene ngalekab discussions ko ngeta ko. Ako mite scenario sangwano che kiaro ko ngeten ketebe maswali nyo ke confusion nyo kidogo ko ngeta ko kiaro kiagera in ganye keip ngalekab chepkondok mite chepkondok nebo mite Sidian Bank nekikinde counties chebo Nairobi County biik kele banetak nyap ko wal Sakaja ko ngeta ko chichi koebani responsibility na nyina tola agirtei is yeah.
Wow.
Mama mwangalek chang saidi.
Communal fairness kora ngine these committees angot beyond this one. Nenga sartane labda governor nenyige grileni ko next ko meje ngejeret nebo senate nebo county notok. Ako labda ko senator nebo county notok ko meje governor nyun anan ko meje kora senate nyun kere kole kanyo my competitor kama jine nyo golia. To fairness in that forum. Ako kewekte ni talking gid negiga propose in the late Raila negigale nyolu ke une oversight MCS ko MCS chenye ku grill ni governance number 1. So Sharon, to fairness in such a situation netindo jitugul interest de meje goribe tos manyu go ek toughness go bor gola menken gini se mutanda ap kaitita ulini kolenda moge rango dole gi mo gonge ni gini tebse ko blank atia tos nito no much ko necessity tengele now so ko bit fairness ko ngiwekta ipke une oversight jutok chu county assembly ko ek kasi ne bage grillens governors ko yai MCS
mapitu nini fairness kabisa. Alafu mwanzo mimi ningependa if the saizi tunaongelea mambo ya constitution reforms, among the constitution reforms tunafaa ku consider that once you've served the seat of governor, you can never go for the seat of senator and vice versa, because unapata mtu amekuwa governor leo, amemaliza tenure yake ya governor akijua venye alikuwa anaficha vitu zake, next anaenda anakuwa senator. So akikuwa senator anaficha mambo yenye alikuwa anafanya akiwa governor, attack the previous governor, the current governor. So kunakuwa na ile anajaribu kuficha, anauma akipuliza. So one ni block that channel where once you've become a governor, you cannot become a senator, and once you become a senator, you can never become a governor. And also the MCAs should be able to grill the governor at the same time, an addition of the senator, equal like both two ways. And also our MCAs, unapata now there's big challenge because most of the MCAs, you realize their qualifications when they enter there. So hata hiyo kugrill na uliona challenge ni tulikuwa nayo Kericho, ilikuwa kubwa sana. So we really need also to up the education level, every elective position, because if it is a challenge to communicate, how are you making policies? If it is a challenge to communicate, how are you representing people? At the end of the day, we know there's so many things to read, there's so many things to get informed on. Na kama you can't read, write, express yourself, I mean, how will devolution grow?
Wow.
Achumi ARAPLIMO ak Jeff ingalega absent akain mite a challenge over representations ne ketinye ko kiimet lakini makimeche kemwache ke because haitake kasit ne senator ne nitemene MP ko ngalale ngale chotok ole ka komwaite engineer ne nitemene MCA kwai kasit notok lakini nguno mite challenge nebo representation iro kitinye governors 47 at the same time women rep 47, almost 290 MPs plus check nominated mite MCAs in 1000 and something. Achum iro emet Kenya nenyonet, the rate of unemployment mite around between 8 million to 11 million people, young people are not employed.
No employment.
Yeah, the unemployment, the rate of unemployment.
This is also part of employment.
It is employment. Lakini mshahara je na mibijui. Imagine inemu senate kicho. Salary je jago che na ko billions. Those billions agi subjected to development gele ibi industrialize, and because we do not have a problem with unemployment, we have a problem of not having manufacturing industries to mag industrialize and emenya ndegi nemu senate tugul gole agele chep kondok chiko jam gele bane bichu ngeip counties je jagate agejeng manufacturing factories creating how many types of employment chita ne ilibani 700,000 akiteshi chep kondok alak nya ko ba karibu 1.2 million tos create an employment ba bikata. So that is a discussion. Ne suppose ke ngalale ngaya review ba amendments. Ko suppose ke ngalale age honest to ourselves. We have a problem of overrepresentations. Angot kitinye wa bunge jang, lakini they are doing nothing to the people. Nguna it is hard reality. Ne suppose ke ngabwa ko gibi ka be mone age ngalale gele to sa ne bichu tugul. Amne singe nominated pi jang zaidi. Yeah.
Creating jobs.
It's not createment of job. I'm not creating employment.
But you're creating lion jobs.
It will be interesting. I ask you to more Jepchirchir because much Senate. Senate could be 47. I don't know if you agree with Galgalo.
Okay. The purpose of Senate was to be a seconder for Bunge ikuwe kama assistant ya Bunge, but initially unajua venye ilikuwa inacreatiwa ilikuwa mambo ya watu walikuwa najaribu, watu walikuwa wamekuwa wengi wanataka kukua kwa nini, so they were looking for positions. Now that we have it here, how about tukuwe na our two MPs, our senators, and we as women, we don't I know kulikuwa na hiyo challenge ya women rep position ilikuja out of women were few, women were what and all that, but it has reached a time and a time where atutaki hiyo position ya women rep. Fungueni hiyo women rep ikuwe gender representation so that sisi tukuja hapo under merit. Juu saizi women rep wanachukuliwa kama flower girls. They have no voice kabisa ile mzuri yenye mbunge akiongea muongea, lakini women rep akiongea kidogo ni flower girl tu ameongea.
They have a vote in parliament.
They have a vote in parliament, but I'm saying the impact they have is not as serious as the way the impact an MP has. A woman rep is not seriously considered. So what of time yenye itafika tutakuwa na more women than men. So while we're doing this reform, let's first change it to gender representation, equal gender representative. Alafu tu pale kwa counties hiyo overrepresentation yenye Galgalo amesema, pale kwa counties I don't think we need all these CECs and all these CEOs.
Yeah.
We don't need them. So kuna directors. Sawa, directors wanaweza fanya collectively hizi kazi zote zenye wanafanya. I don't see the role of a deputy governor. Deputy governor anafanyanga kazi gani? Kama hapa Nairobi, nani anajua hata deputy governor wa Nairobi ni nani? Very few of us. So governor anatosha, na tukishakuwa na hiyo governor, CECs our CEOs, if you want CECs let him have 2 or 3. Au wengine wote ni wengi. Akitaka CEOs, directors wako wengi sana, hao wanatosha. Alafu unapata like many counties, even our county here Nairobi including other counties, pesa mingi zinaenda kwa administration, haziendi kwa development. So why can't we cut the administrative cost and we figure out on a way to channel this money to development. Unapata kama saizi kuna hiyo bill yenye ilikuwa inaitwa Youth Development Bill ya 2019. Na under Youth Development Bill ya 2019 kuna hiyo aspect ya AGPO. So government inajaribu kuinua vijana, lakini as the president said, it is so hard to govern Kenyans. Wakenya ni wajanja excess. AGPO inafaa kukua ya vijana wa mama na the people living with disability. Wewe, mimi na kila mtu hapa hivi tunajua kuna rafiki yako hata mwenye ako na kampuni ya PWD na yako very much able. So it is the role of parliament to figure out on a way to curb kabisa, so that the people who are supposed to benefit are the real people who are in need. So that if it is AGPO, it is AGPO. Sio AGPO lakini ni MP ni PWD. Sio AGPO lakini ni director flani ni youth. You get?
Wow. Some of the recommendations chukugun. Ko tukuk chekikiba referendum. Kikiyonji ko bororiet Kenya mzima. Kele kimache governor, kimache deputy governor, kimache MCA, woman representative, kimache senator. Ako sikewal tuku choto koyache kewek back to the people. Because ele kimwaita katiba sikewal anything to do with the structure of governance. Ko lazima kewek back to the people through a referendum. As a country, are we ready for a referendum?
Yes, we are.
How ready are we?
We are. It is all about civic education and informing the people the right information. The challenge yenye tuko nayo hapa hivi ni civic education. Kama saizi unapata so many things are going on in the country like the Nyota program, but many people got to know the Nyota program juzi after president ameanza kudisburse. So one, it is the aspect of civic education in the country is not clear. Civic education has not been really streamlined in a way that this is how it's supposed to be done. And sisi kama vijana, sisi kama bunge, unapata kama whenever I attend the bunge la wananchi, bunge la wananchi is another way of disbursing information in the most civic way. And there's the aspect ya nyumba kumi, chief na vijana wale opinion leaders kwa community. They're the best channel for civic education. So when these people are empowered with information, they take the right information to the people, so that the information imefikia watu ni the correct information, si ya wanasiasa yenye inakuja inakuwa distort. Kama venye civic education ya is done by Waheshimiwa, then the information is distorted. We use the real people who are at the grassroots. So once this has happened, we can do it alongside the elections. People raise their concerns. Bunges, they come up their concerns. Village elders, they collect information about what the people want from their tenure. Tuko na vijana ambao wamejitolea kabisa under CBOs, NGOs zenye wameregister so that they can collect information. We have a youth organization in every county that is really recognized. So once the information has been collected, the people who are resistant about constitution reforms are the older people actually, not the younger people. Wow. Sisi kama younger people, we were not part and parcel of the constitution. Back when the constitution was made, I was, I think, class 4, class 5. Wow. Back in 2010. So saizi tuko na vitu zenye tunataka ziongeze. We're not saying the constitution is bad, but kilicho na kenye iliundwa na binadamu pia inaweza badilishwa, right?
Subject to change.
It is subject to change, so
And
it can be amended, it can be changed in whatever manner that we want. We want it expounded, we want some things removed, we want some things added.
Galgalo.
Yes. Ako tungolole in youth kulelen we want to change things. Ngolole nguni umolele kimache gisto umandre mache gisto tuna lakche changeni. Ko the political class nguni ngolole kulele mache give other positions at the top so bit kwa ya mengi jeruju. Ngolole the position of deputy prime minister, ngolole the position of prime minister institutionalizing in the constitution. Mangenole girengo ngui no.
Ingatile serikali nyakiba bottom up. Ako kikakileje ke makitesa barak, kitesa ng'uny. Lakini igere ole takchingei siaset trajectory nguno komeche ketes barak. Kakomech ke formalize ofisit ab prime minister ing sheria. Office mite yotok bila sheria lakini existeni. Pichu konyoru almost 1.7 billions of money in budget in that office. That office koibe chepkondok chechang na mite ngalekab security, mite biik chekesire kasi ing yotok. Yes, create an employment. Lakini chepkondok chekinde yotok yo komatindoi impact ing raya directly. Nguno igere sheria nguno komite amendment proposal chekelen ati kenam ofisit ab oppositional leader. Ne opposition leader ini nyukotindoi structure nanyinet nebo pseudo shadow cabinet nanyinet netukonda ministers ako bichu tugul komeche kikochi budget. Really ma ingerenyo kuma that is not the right way to go. Kengalale ngalechu mite counties chechoket che ngalek ab hospitalishek kotokomi ng'uny, sukulishek chok kotokomite ng'uny, performance ng wanafunzi, skills chebo improve skills chebo mwalimuinik chok kotokomi ng'uny. So it is a good way lakini masai because tukemite back this constitution ingerenyo le tiptoi it is so mature to our country. Yeah.
Kingonyo president William Ruto kuchuntu ngecheret. Kokingoye campaigns kokilele ni si time ya wadosi. Si time ya kutengenezewa wadosi nafasi.
Yes.
Korea ngunu ngengolole koko wirta koti ni ngalekab advisors. Cheki yako appointed more than 20 advisors. To meet an office of the president. Meeting nafasi chekike appointments chechang chekiker chito nekibute siasa konyo kechengi nafasi kechengi ui. Has the president let down the people of Kenya? Yengerengo.
He has done better in terms of what he promised. Ngaleju point ingetile president ngako fixed. Mito loyalties chikitoret ko ingen serikali. Angot Musalia Mudavadi, he played a big role to his win. Lakini ingetile siasa kora ko mite ngalekab rewards. He might have said it because of the political moments, but again when it comes to pragmatism kwenye yaikita ne magat ko sait age ko difficult kidogo. Lakini ngibesen president ak manifesto na nyenet ak pillars chake chiki kasome serikalit, he has done extremely well.
On these issues specifically.
Yeah.
Amwe ale what is
no.
On this issue specifically.
Ngalekab office ta prime minister it's a no because kika promise kole suppose kipungusan barak agete shiraya lakini parak yo ko mau ole ki promise ndo. Yes.
Wow. Ako ine kakakinga.
Lakini ko president kora ngabwa 2010 ingosame ingetilene kimite no. Ako inenet ki so eloquent ingalekab office of the opposition leader. Came from the beginning kole suppose ki create a fast office of opposition leader. In fact in komite ngalekab BBI inendet kikale ngotko ngalekab ke create an office tab chito no opposition leader. Kikostigene atak for a very long time. Yeah.
Agot komi chata mouse.
Yes.
Wow. Ako ine kange ngolole kora ko bangot position si jutak chu komite ine parastatals tingigere go duplicate. Ko mangen ngotko ing kasarta nekimwae kele kimeche ke cut down ngotko kondoik chekitindoi amu ngileni ger koroge chebo ortinwek mite kura mite kera ako kila kotindo board chechwaget. Aya mongen ngotko yuto kora ko an area nebo focus nemutai kelen ngotko generation nebo electricity komuch koyai KPLC everything ako pchekitongon koek department mite department nebo generation mite department nebo transmission ako mite so kosir sigetindoi chutok chutugul amu most of the time kengolole positions chetindo kondoik lakini makikere kora duplications nebo ine boisionik services
ak value nenyoru chito boror
from parastatal chutok chu ko mongen ngotko another area nebo focus yo lakini amecho jamoi ne kenyoru ngolyo asikobit ine ketou amu ma Valentines ko kakoito ako amu kakoit Valentines ko lazima kora kikoite form. So form nebo Valentines by the way go Nakuru America Hotel ngine Nakuru. So tariki 14 ko koito America Hotel special offers eng Germanic. Ako by the way Germanic malazima kubikoing. Ako tinye ijomege. So mite package nebo chito agege ugenyo go single. So niko kasarta nebo chito kolenjin koborto chomyet. Mete ngalek chon getebenen ilende acha chomege logo.
Ako logo boto chepyose.
Boto chepyose. Alede tebe boyon ko kolenjin ilejini when was the last time ilejini labda your wife ijomego lacha. Angot kinge ngololi ngo mamite betut angot agenge ne kyomwoji logeni kerei in actions ko ngoek agenge nebo actions ni so imonguge imite angot ko imurene anan angot ko ikotobleket by the way surprise angot agenye ine baba watoto so eng America Hotel ko mite romantic evenings eng betu noto nebo ine Valentines ako mite live performance cheibu Inca sound band ako noto no tariki 14 February betushek karibu somok chemite tai kongetege sait agenge nebo jioni ako sait 4 nebo jioni so from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Ako couples ko entrance ko 5,600 ko ge mutinye jamane ngobi ko ite 5,600 it's worth it
ko tar tuguk
chaginye lento nguno na kai lanyi ndege itobe cost ko ka kwamin robini nguno ngimiji at least katan cost ni bolole timuti in America
otwal jumata ele kamiono dakika 2 hours 45 minutes right
munge ningileje ngelani ni gebe Mombasa kulaja nyara mongite ngorani ngiboite
acha maneno ya postpaid
so in big single ko 3,000 shillings only so for reservation amu sishinyorchi gaginye nini sishinyorchi gaginye in space ningung simutangi wendi otogengele I have my space I have my spot komite namba namba simu 0786 22 22 48 0786 22 22 48 anango 0796 22 22 48 0796 22 22 48 ibati de muji yokte WhatsApp anan ibirsi met ko banambe se jotok choya 87 your position is a price and jingung semutai ko mego agenge big chemutai ga ko bata Valentine gele kinengen kityongan ko ibul jeje ngoi lakini gelejin yalwe jungurwe ko magoi gelejin muteja ngot kebe nandi skaten ko memute so from go noto no ge go ni en koron to be tutabra kobun nini America Hotel of course ngine Nakuru ago Nakuru ko one of the cities agere go mangung nyogo muchoruye amumita accommodation etje mutai mutip ko gir flamingos
inakte iwe Nakuru National Park
kongiti tagago nywe kabisa kaza kupetu no gilo longu no mitwogik
magile ne bas na min yale bega nani tagage lenjin bas nambege ni onogi babiti bari wasi ko koitit ko babo boro
uyo kagide frigid karong si
ba bargang pneumonia
ngolimba babet ko jam ko moy miga ako meje ine kasarta ne gibo temet 4 minuto no boy Valentines kewege nyigete stagine ngalalen nyo en koronet de bo petu tabrago ke ngalale kondoinde to bi mit ko ngar ko garnit kidogo ako mongen Jepchirchir ngotko time nitoni nebo kora ke ngalale kondoinde to bi mit in kele go gotem logini mite bik chang je waktos agoi ka Rift Valley ko mite bik che moy go len magerech kondoindo ni bi mit chiji at ko chomi bik chebo sang ku sir bik chebo go mongen ngot ko iman ngol yondo noto kele chomi opposition missing ago reward ni opposition missing ku sir bik che mite go che gi toret inendet ne ko reward ni chebo go ko chumbo sang je reward
my man cha ukweli ni kwamba those who are failing us, the president hawezi kuja kutujengea barabara directly, president hawezi kuja to restokia hospitali directly. It is all about delegation. He has delegated the job to the governors, to the MPs, to the MCAs. When you look at opposition, they have visionated leaders. Unapata ukienda pale hivi kwa Gladys Wanga, leo president akikuja mbele yake ataanza, Mr. President, we need A, B, C, D. Mr. President, hapa na hapa iko na shida. Mr. President, ana lobby kulobi. Haya, unakuja huku hivi Wazingisho, Elgeyo Marakwet anajaribu kidogo. Kuja Wazingisho Nandi, tutakuwa tu tunasema kongoi mheshimiwa, kongoi kimwae kongoi mpaka lini? So we need to lobby, we need to do the real things that are needed to be done. Si MP unaenda nyumbani unaanza kusema Igatak William, watu wataki salamu, watu wanataka maendeleo, watu wanataka development. Hakuna mtu anataka kuona picha yako na the president, hakuna mtu anataka kuona picha yako na State House, hakuna mtu anataka kuona picha yako ukiwa popote, mtu anataka kukuona ukifanya development. So challenge tuko nayo ni our people are trying to boast that they are close to power. They are really making a lot of noise but doing nothing. But when you look at the opposition end, wow, wanajaribu kabisa ku prove that you guys, you know what, we can even do this without being inside parliament, being within government, and they try their best to tell the president nimemaliza barabara kuja nisaidie ku flag off. They don't even flag off themselves so that people can see real work is done. The money that is being disbursed, hakuna pesa ina disbursiwa ati juku ni opposition ama juku hivi ni government. Money is given equally across all constituencies according to how the budget has been done. So the allocation is equal to every part gets their fair share, only that the challenge we are facing is the leaders who are not executing their work. Tungekuwa na leadership especially Rift Valley wenye they are so passionate and visionated, atungekuwa tunaongelea mambo. Our people are not they don't even have the heart for the people. They're just there to make money and to build their big houses and to endesha big cars and to just walk in a helicopter and that is it. No, we need them to come and work kabisa. And earlier ulikuwa muuliza kuhusu merging of parastatals. I'm a civil engineer myself, and challenge yenye tuko nayo ni politics. There's too much politics. Unapata walikuwa wamesuggest kura na kera ikuwe merged earlier. Kulikuwa na parastatals zilikuwa zimajiwe kadha. And when kura and kera issue came about, there was too much politics. Too much politics. So I think the president has a challenge with remember, at the end of the day, besides being head of government, he's the head of state. And being head of government, ni inamaanisha is political. Na he has to secure his political tenure na arudi pia for the second term. And for him to do that also, saa zingine kuna vitu inabidi amenyamazia kidogo. How I wish people around him could be technocrats and not politicians.
Wow. Technocrats and not politicians.
Yes.
Bwana Galgalo, mi tetuguga yenguyo netai kifea kenget Bomet University kigoji ne Charter State House ne kotop kigoji ne Bometo ndigi kingolole somewhere else kukimata wendi kandoindet ab emet amune siko akoi tuguk chemengechen kongut ko kaoma be koite yundo kandoindet ab emet akip koyat akoi kit ne komining lakini ngot ko kakoek Charter ne kakimeche konget biik ab Bomet koker kole to kakekoneje manwe manokitongosoni ing radio atya kipkei kora another some small function kora nebo the same kele kakenyoru anyun kakekonech tabwati kingikochin Charter universities chekibo Thomas Aimara time nekibo Kibaki kukiwendi Kibaki ako sukulinot ipkikoito bas kele bas fully chartered so koko fair nitoni ngeweke akoi nekobo in parastatal CET ni twice getar segebe in the next issue koboto noto nokobo in Bomet kegere time ne maperforming gumnye most of these parastatals egere angot itekasarta nekagenam for example ku Chemelil nyigende andang koboishe ngolyo receivership Chemelil lakini kikochi another private company nebo miwek asikotebi kuwa kanyigenget in kanyige support nito nikonget. So what is the need ketindoi chutok chutugul angot komakimuchi kerib ako the most basic cheribe kabatik chebo miwek cheboto kampunishek chebo sukaruk.
Sawa ngalekab agriculture ngataune yagete bile those it was right for the president kokatine kokaitae Charter State House ingende ni chaba imani ARAPLIMO ma magi olegi angonde kaite konye kit nebo maana ko tos university nataka kobois university those admitten wanafunzi those meet lecturers those wanafunzi ko benefiten those pick up raya chebo Bomet nataka Bomet County tos kikochin biik tenders ko supply chego ko supply kitungui ko supply ngwek ngalek chotok che mokotin ole kikoite president Charter ko mamotoni at all. In fact, ngerenyo ngikoite State House, it is more cheaper than kwa ground, because kwa ground ko mite ngalekab logistics, mite ngalekab ne ingerenyo kuma affectanike ole kakikoite.
Lakini tindo rabishek chechang chebo ine nyota chepkeyoe ceremonies chechang kebeberwek cheterterchin nekokaek agenge kityo nekabo Bomet one day.
Yeah. Ane magere ngalekab nyota sinyen yakawa president kokoito nyota ng Mali. Kumelen wendi kityo kokoito nyota. Mite ngalekab kinet biik ngalekab chepkondok ole boisioitoi. In fact, ko akase biik complain jango len spend a lot of money president kokoito nyota ing Bomet kwa Eldoret kwa ain komite cost. Lakini ingerenyo most of the discussions chekwagas kongolali president, it is more educational than just what we see about giving money. Kineti biik ab ngalekab ole kiboisioitoi chepkondok, kineti biik ngalekab dawa za kulevya, kineti biik ngalekab other programs chebo serikali. So I think for me it is more important koko president nyoto kokoito mami ngalaka tugul. Wow. Kumite kini kaimwa akobo in PPPs. Kemwae ngalekab PPPs. Inget ile factories che tugul. Ngalekab Mumias, Moroni, factories che akta ba sukarok. The reality kikakoba ngony factories che tugul. Ako mite kit agenge, the only way nes magat kebe ko emetab Kenya ke embrace ne ko ngalekab public private partnership. Serikali kumatindo chepkondok chechang che imuche korana na factory, lakini ngikochi a private place koranan that parastatal, it is more better than the government itself. So ingerenyo it is a right way, but at the end ultimately ko tun ko meja wako itu agate nekakista private ako taken part the government, lakini amu chepkondok resources chemayame ko it is good and it is the only way kikochi private sector ko taret kak serikali so ranan those factories.
Wow. Ko ironic ko amu kora the same government kotindo ine rabishek chemuch kikochi ku nekakakimwa nebo en kapsitima KPL ngule kikochi Ketra ko kikochi Kenchen, lakini ndekakakituyo jwa tikenam kityo rabishek chekotobendi yun ipkesarune yun kole amu mite biik chechang jengoker ngalek kora chebo private public partnership ko mite kora jine labda konyoru negi nenyinet ing nyo kitindoi barabaret nemite yu nekikure expressway negi baadaye ko mite tukun je amuto aboti kikanye ke implicated na with the former president, the fourth president. Kele labda ko gimite ngala che kitesta ang nyo kole kot ko mite rabishek che giuming nyo kole ko labda ko mite jine nyorchige inside taban nyo
jina amishe
ne amise nyo kole ako chang biik chekere kole angikichop nebo Thika super highway ako kikichop eng oret ne maliponi chi ako at least koboisie chi tugul kaliani aya konye kechop nguno nebo Mausamit Rironi nekiboisie the same thing tos konyi koker nemite size koker kole uo kimakoya scripts nekibo in expressway at least kontinyu kosau kidogo kosau in side kole ngotep keboisie the same formula nyun kole ketekseni anan genuine serikalit kole matindo rabishek ako the only way keba ko ke IPP public private partnership.
Ngalekab PPs kuma Kenya inege. Angot UK, United Kingdom yenyewe ko practice ngalekab public private partnership. In Birmingham yenyewe komite barabaret nebo 50 years chetuko chope France, kichop France. Ako barabara nata kikiteje 2 or 3 ako 2453 years ako 2053. Nguna ngalekab privatization of public agencies on barabara shekwa kikoje piga private koranon ko kita ne practice na lato ko mungeta Kenya ingetile Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta ingoteje expressway kiteje ko akati noto it was right laini ngalia ngonyo koteje arap Ruto ngyo komech ko bolya biik. For me it is the right way because nguno ngibu example noto na baskarok ingetile Mumia Sugar Nzoia factories for the last 10 years kimu kwa igase lakini as we speak kokotoy kokol biik ngalekab sukarok kokotoy kokol biik miwek ako mite farmers sai chenyorune chepkondok koletab miwek ako ko create an employment in biik chechang yoto. So ingerenyo ARAPLIMO honestly ko suppose ke impress ngalekab private partnership maamegi chine kakikochi tender inoto but the most important thing is it making an impact to the people. Yes it is.
Wow.
Yeah. But ni chitagene at what cost?
Ngalekab cost ko mangen yoto kya mo manget alata chi kikiboisie anget rirone Mausamit anget ale kiboisie 200 billion. Yes.
Wow. Ako labda kora ko in kagi expandan kityo lenye koge chito ine baadaye nenyinet ako labda komite chi ne nyorune yu kikamwa Uhuru president kole betos 2 billion per day. Create any avenues ole kinyorune rabisiek chechang asinyo koba the 2 billion lakini makke kit neo keter ole betin the 2 billion chebo daily.
Lakini igere hiyo sait ake komawege ku vichongo musaini ke diuretic. Inget ile nguna Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta ingo president. Mite factories karibu 6 che mite Western Kenya. Cheki mite ngony. Angot including pan paper factory na bito Webuye. Kibucha ki collapse 209. Kinyo ka chamurunzo ye sugar ko fufuan around mumia sugar ko fufuan between 2016 to 2017. Lakini kitebi around 2 years akwangony. Lakini ngiro sukaruk chepanzo ye sugar all along for the last 10 years. Ko kijam kumite supermarket chechoget. Ako kijam kialdoi. That tells you kimite chi ne importe ne sukaruk ako nyoru package ne akwalda.
Wow. Kobar kole kimite ukora. Ameche inem amun labote kabisa time. Mite ko setit nebo ine the standard ndegere ko kale trained savages. Ngalali akobo ine tuguk che police officers che kigere ko mamite chi ne igochin nyigisindo mising. Ki last the other week ingolimbo Nandes ko kinget che police ko bir kabisa kijana che kimite bulit. Bir kabisa ko nget ine ko misan. Oin over the weekend ko mite lakwa ne ka kwenya actually ko seti nito ni mising ko nito betutab ra ne go gibete sabonda nyingi ne huruma ko risasiat ne go bunu a police. Ako moibi kole size ngot komite gid ne yue vijana kumaganya unemployment ak police tugugo henga pesa chenini kingolole a sector ne nyolu gorib kalyet nyolu kuhakikisha kole kimite safe mange nole umoe ne gotinge akotibet nebo police ole kigovernando police ak in action ne matekani serikali.
Asante. So the issue of police imekuwa a big challenge na imekuwa discussion for quite some time and kitu tunafaa kujua kwanza kabla tuanze kuongelea shida yenye wanapitia. Police ni mtu kama mimi na wewe kwanza. Ni kijana ya mtu, ni mtoto wa mtu, ni familia ya mtu. And these people they have pressures in life from the challenges that tunaongelea hapa hivi. Nini maisha imekuwa ngumu. Kuna lack of money, kuna high cost of living, na it affects them equally. And you realize most of the police officers, they are on the lower rank of payment. So one, I think the government needs to really look at the affairs of the police from their mental health. Mental health ya wa polisi si mzuri kwa across the country. Hata when the CS Murkomen was going around during Jukwaa la Usalama, you could pick an issue from all the Jukwaa la Usalama issues they were talking about. It is about police welfare. The president has really looked into the military and some of the police welfare, but now these other police wengine, they still need to be looked into kabisa. These people need to be, from time and time again, at least let's say quarterly a year, wakuwe wana undergo mental health training, wakuwe wana undergo training too, internal training, so that new skills can be pumped into them, mentorship can be pumped into them, they can talk freely, they can have even, the police, I don't think they have a mental health department in their departments. I don't think they have a psychologist in their own place. Unapata mtu maybe jana alikuwa na issue nyumbani, but leo lazima aingie kazi. Unapata hata during maandamano, myself, I was walking along the way during maandamano. I had to buy them soda and water along the way. So I find their welfare is not so well looked into. So the police need to be checked into. Frustrations zao ni mingi sana. Unapata sisi wananchi ni vichwa ngumu. Unapata kazini pia kuna issues. Wanataka pay rise. Pesa yenye wanalipo wenyewe si pesa mingi. Right now, if I might talk about a lady, do you know that we have a prison officer? Her name is, allow me to say her name is Caroline Kwambai. She got into police when she alimaliza, alikuwa primary, I think she was an athlete. Akakuwa absorbed. You realize we normally absorbed athletes into police. Akaekwa under prison. She's the only female starter in Kenya. She's the only female starter in Kenya and Africa. at the rank she is in, I feel like she needs to be rewarded even to go higher in rank kwa sababu ni coach, ni starter na bado ni among the mid officers. You see, we are not appreciating them. We are not even atuwaongezei miadaraka. Unapata mimi juni na kujua, maybe I can maneuver my way out napata promotion haraka. But people like her who know no one is looking at unto them unto their merit. So we need to figure out how one the police ameingia yenyewe tunajua wanaingia na hiyo grade wanaingia, but 2-3 years wapate mentorship, wapate education, kukwe as much as mtu unaingianga jela umeshikwa lazima utaanda go courses, si ndio? Pia polisi watumie the same thing. Akiingia polisi akae 1 year 2 year afanye course ya kwanza, course ya pili, so that akigrow kwa kazi, akifanya kazi pia ana grow as a person. At the end of the day we need them to grow. Isikuwe the same person ana earn 30,000 from 1990 na bado ana earn the same 30,000, which is not fair. So frustration is a big challenge to the police officers.
Bwana Galgalo, kingete iniwe kibleme ni frustration ako frustrated chito ko lengi manda iwendi kasi ne ngungi bitinye stress ko manda nani kundo stress kagi entertainen picture rog age boisie kityongon ngoliot kele mite koimutik chetindo lakini kanyo ko cover up en labda lack of utu netindo in pichu, for lack of a better word.
Igeren constitution nyana article 244 the National Police Act kongalale kole police aketukul from parage ako ingony ko suppose ko understand ngalekab human rights. So police ko misan raya ngalekab keboishe ngalekab extrajudicial killings, ngalekab abductions ak torture. Most of the people che torture ne ak abductane cheba iman ko police che gigojin those kasit kwai kasit notok, and the people che gigojin che gijobe article 244 ko the leadership, the leaders we have. So they are the same people che jobe sharia, actually the same people che gabaishe police officers ko break and the same article. So ngalek a police ko collectively oleka ko moita engineer ayani 100% oleka ko moita, lakini kora it is our leaders che boishe police officers che jogati ko tekantos atrocities jokse police officers che jogat ko oleka ko moita engineer ako ko ngalale mara mingi ango tamut ko amwa jibing bungla monanchi aleji this Valentine's Day ko kende taban ngalekab chamiet chachajuk ak chinyo akindeji tai ngalekab chamiet ingachekate ak police officers. These police officers ko compromise and in a way they cannot speak for themselves. Amu bichu ko subi sheria ingetile police ke legend ngeleje left ko so long as komiche mugung tai ko subi sheria jata, lakini at the same time mago escape route. Police officers individually ndeji ta gilit moigile jizo umisan jija ingetile wrong. Even God himself is against that. Kumeya ningale jata cha lakini olega ko might engineer there is a lot of things je suppose kiro inge National Police Service a Kenya Prison Service pichu suppose kiro welfare je bagorik chemenye, are they living in a dignified place? Those kiro ngalega remuneration je kwagat kele kune ngiwe hospital ne umandare iwe hospital ne u Chiromo hospital ole gitreat ngalega mental health disorders. Most of the people che admitted ingata ko police officers mwalimu inikcho. There is a problem that with the people we must know. Ako saita police officers kumami chine ngonali for themselves. Lakini an armed first group che wacha kat bunga la monanje we don't fear. Police officers, the government should check the pay slips of our police officers.
Wow. Ago gago isa iso mo gamage na mangusime se karibu ai.
Zene kana mena mbao ngano.
Itinye mbio much wega kidogo like for 20 minutes after news.
No worry.
Oh, no worry. Yeah. Sawa. So ngotep kemetoje boroindo in Elizabeth ko ibuech logo ibekti ba imiti ba sai somok. Lakini yegiwege ko nyegige so mumite issue kora nebo victims chebo ine police brutality. Ke likakiumisan lakini makigere mising ko kakishughulikan chibichu angoteng jokchinet ku ole kotonyolu ak tuguk chechang che labda gere bi kole kikeboisie kora police ngine siasa mising ne inyoru komite tear gas lakini makingen kele bunwano esioni ako esioni ko alageng tuguk che nyikigere ngokindo yatya kesoma ne SMS agenam simesek bas atya kengetine kigesu bunge engornetab betutab ra. ba so asome kebe break nebo logoiwek chebo emet atya ko yekiwege ko nyikikisu kikuren ARAPLIMO
Kikuren Jepchirchir.
Ak of course kimite yakinendet bwana Galgalo akinendet engineer Sharon Jepchirchir. Logoiwek chebo emet koibuech Elizabeth chebo sait somok kong'ete Berer FM kabiretab ka. Of course ketesien nebo kasari neindoi buryetab kalenjin ako tulei nebo tekisto eng katkat tugul kemwoe kele nitok iwe ko sotetab kumyat nerote nemong'ete.
Berur FM. Berur tonetetany ang murut. Sotetab kumyat nerote nemong'ete.
Mogindo yemoni kobun Kubo ak Baba kubaten kisomi binwek chebwone. Berur FM koribe tegisi agotie bitenyon koboto bororietab kolenjin.
Ten mesetab logoiwek chu ko logoiwekab emet en Berur FM.
Taikoshek kwaeng yekosire sait somok nebo karon cheisibu ko logoiwekab emet eng koindo kong'eten ketisheng'ung nebo Berur FM nebo Rostem kong'eten kanaset neo nebo Nairobi. Nesomonwok logoiwechu kwane Elisha Betam. Kakong'at serikalitab emoni kobun ministry nebo cooperatives kondochin minister Kilipo Paranya membaekab Moi University Sacco Muscom kowekchigei boisionikwak akotesenda boisionik mising ko kelewen kandoik chelelach akobois en kibagenge. Ole kosubkei ak Paranya komwa kole terchinosiek chekian kebaorionchi en Sacco noton koyoche koilet ko oret agenge nebo keker kele kasulda tetutikab bandab tai en Sacco noton. Kosubkei ak tuyet nekoyai en betutab omut Paranya ak membaek chebo Sacco noton kokimit inendet kole wendi kotoreti ak serikalitab emoni oret agenge nebo keker kele kakikonob akotesta operations chebo Sacco noton bo Muscom.
I directed the Commission of Cooperative who is there to revoke the liquidation order and reinstate the certificate of registration of the Moi University Sacco Society Limited. The process is at an advanced stage and it is awaiting cassetment, which is expected within 2 weeks. Upon cassetment, Musco will officially resume operations. Members will then be required to elect the officials within 60 days, after which there will be restructured handover from the liquidators to the duly elected leadership. Then the board will be expected to appoint a team, a lean professional management team focused on recovery, compliance and service to members.
Kosubkei ak membaek chebo Sacco noto kondochi seneta nekikilewen ala seneta nekikitoror en county nebo Singishu Margaret Kamare koboiboenchi tetutyonoto en mwaet kole nito ko oret agenge nebo kowekei boisionik en Sacco noto bo Muscom ole kosom membaek tugul koker kole kawekchigei boisionik ak kosuldaen tetutik chebo kwata Sacco noto.
Today has become a great day for the Musco Sacco of Moi University. because the minister has come to make his pronouncement that is going to be reinstated. This is very important for Moi University. Moi University SACCO, Moscow, has really done a lot for the members of staff. Right from inception in 1985, it was we were able to buy properties, we have been able to take care of short loans and long-term loans for members of staff. What it means today is that people can then get what was rightfully theirs. Because the problem was that if the property was sold, actually it was only one property that the liquidator seemed to have been looking at. But this is a SACCO that has a lot of properties. They still have, and I can say we still have, because I'm a member, we still have properties that have not been sold. There are plots that belong to Tanning. There is another building in the main campus. This is a SACCO that has a lot.
This is joy beyond explanation. In fact, it is something that we have waited for many, many years. If I can say that my husband passed on maybe 10 years ago, we have waited for this. So seeing it coming to pass, personally, I feel so happy, and I want to thank God that this thing has come to pass.
Berur News.
Kibendi agoi county nebo Bomet ole kosipkei ak logoiwek chekoletage muswoknotetab kasari koboto kora korikab sirikab logoiwek en emoni. Kokakomongkei kametab konda nekimwoitoen kele kinyeren takitari en sipitalitab Chemanere en Bomet Eastern County nebo Bomet ak kwaror olengendo akobo yautyonoton. Kosipkei ak Christina Mugona komwa kole kinyor logoiwechoto en kasarta nekikorutechi lakwenyin sipitalinoto bo Chemanere asibakechikil. Kosipkei ak nemwoe kole kitomun inendet ala kinekit kochut kom. Ole kakimit inendet kole logoiwechoto kokikose dakitari kibo sipitalinoton en kasarta nekiititayot asikocheken kit nekiu lakwenyin.
Kurenon Christina Mingin. Ele kiakaste ko kiami sukul. Kikamut lakwet kwa sukul. Kebirwo simoit ami yoto. Kobirwo lakwenyun kolenjon ami Chemanere ole kaichut ko kole tomo. Ole ami mising kole amana komunye. Ole nana nyose sukul sinyochop lanji akoibu. Kole onachicha. Ni labatu ni bakacho ko lanji okakyam. Ole onyu. Anya ale kwanda ngwaine. Kole ni ochai akebe kyal chapati. Ayo manja ko konde to musit kebe. Ko kwal chapati mut. Ako baka sipitali mo ke logo chwana na ke chai. Konyo takitari nekibore Joyce. Konyo ngololwan en koteban tugun chebo kanisa. Kotor komanda. Kowek lakwani anyun kolenjon. Komwaun Joyce ngalechon. Ole momwo. Komanama nyorogen ole chemwon takitari kwan kokebiman lakwani kele yai. Ole le momwo nangamande. Obo to ki Joyce. Kana nyoto ki Joyce sang ko kimi ko komong. Ako naman eut. Ako mutan ako koe matenet. Kana ngomutan ako koe matenet ase komong dakitari kinyo murenik. Oi komong konda kora en yo. Kilo mama mi ngalek chekobit langatin chekobit kimo. Ole mi chito nekobun osetani kor konyo koyai makosa.
Kosipkei ak mama Christina komwa kole kirus kwang'utyonoto kingororchi takitariek kosipkei ak yautyonoto kimwoe kele kisuldaen takitari noto bo nyerset.
Komanama nyorogen kabisa. Orogen anyabotan kokorokisa akiche. Elo relaxen inye relaxen. Kuran kokasop. Ole umwon sochok ya lakwani kolo maya. Chute ko ine komie lakwani. Magimi kit nekit age tugul chute ko komie. Chito nekobore konyo konam lakwani. Koit saa 7. Konyo le lakwani. Nyongeba abimanin amowo. Komanget komaimu lakwet rumit ole nekibimonen. Kotakotesetai nyenyet. Kole lakwani, cheroti chwe. Anani chito nemae koyoiwon tuguk keyai. Komabesio. Wole kotwon. Maker koloche longit. Matwon akine lakwani kan kolabatan komuro kole. Korekto chicho mandai kurgen nikimilet. komarwo lobotwa akine boker ko lobotwa akine kamatin kanyi lobotwa akine takitari maon anyole takitari aimu atakotwain kole takitari kangotinyo lakini mata ako katinyi ne katinyo.
Kates komwa Christina kole kingoyaak yautyonoto kokimuch kikochi kerichek sipitalit noto kamanoto ole kikimut inendet kwa sipitalitab Longisam ole kibo kosigis inendet ole kates komwa kole mongen ole kikiyaita kesinoto mwaet kole imuch kokitar takitari noto ak kwonyoto kibendi kochute kom ole katesta ala ole noto komatinye imanda age tugul en ole kikitarta kesinoto.
Kikoyai lakwani kerichek choton ot chekiiman kabisa. Ale kokokoini lakwenyun kerichek anyun nomchini chebane. Kole kokiune nemi moet ak kiun lakwani. Mongolo mayai kerichek chu kabisa matiorogenji inye. Komawira ngono namany nomong hospital kosibon daktari chukan ako nyokowecha. Koloni kere ngot inam tuguk cheu chu kibele sipitali. Muiten kabisa amu matakotwo lakwenyu nangebe nguni Longisa akwa kesir ng'alek choton tugul. Ale mawendi Longisa amu atinye lagok chemengech kolone achamaboten yomech ele bo echek. Komakinde karit lakwani kanyu komakiban tugul akoi town komareu komaba uonan kikitorchi yo. Anyun anyori bisri resol anyu mukilonu ka resol komaker mamwon ki age tugul asekte. Kolong koketar kikonye cheyobu Longisa. Kole kokesir ine ketar bone biik Longisa tun akas kele kaba chemanen makas report age tugul. Tuno mi kimnene kele kakosom nyoetab kat kotab lakwanoton kele kakoyonchi nyoetab kat kiburan kabilanan tomo keker bichoton amami kit age tugul nekikekas ngot ko kinyochigei kat ole kinyochigei kat en Masai monge en bitit.
Berur News.
Kibendi agoi county nebo Nandi ole kokosom breviyotab governor nebo county nebo Nandi Dr. Yulita Cheruyot meng'ikab Nandi koker kole kokimit minutik cheterter asikonyorunen kelchin kosir kotiengei temisietab minutiet agenge en atkai tugul. Kong'ololi inendet en koning'oti ng'atutik nebo Mosop komwa Dr. Cheruyot kole kikotiengei bororietab Nandi en kasarta nekoi minsetab bandek ole nyolu en inguni takowal noto kokimit minset nebo kawek koboto kora avocado ak macadamia chebendi kokochin icheket kelchin ak rurutik tos en kasarta nenwach. Edward Kosut ak logoichuto en koindo kong'eten county nebo Nandi.
Ekoshek chechang chebo let olin kokisho konai korik alake kole kibore kawayat, kibore avocado, kibore macadamia. Aya biikab kaa kasari kimitinye nguno kote kotokomi ng'echeret arap Ruto. Ongeib kasarta kehakikishan kele kakol kapchi tugul kawek. Ngitinye space akot ngokochami kole beek ekaishek 10. Ndep cheuno kotaing ikol kawek eka 2. Ongetach program nebo serikali kingen kele kawayat sahi konakilen a national government crop. Ako ngetach ngole kabun ngoibun MCA we, ngoibun mjumbe, koibu women rep anan ko senator anan ko governor oangetach tugul ak keboisie.
Kates Dr. Yulita Cheruyot kole kikoib kakwautik kolumda kibagengeisiek anan cooperatives chebo kawek serikalitab county nebo Nandi eng nekasom kabatik koal keswekab kawek kobun chemung'arek cheititotin kotutan kawek chotok.
King'ololi biik chok ko kikikimit cooperatives chechok chebo kawa kot ko nguno komi cooperatives chekikosich kamuget koreisen seedlings agenge ko nimbo Kabunyeri agenge ko nimbo Kapsawa sengulin boyin Kapsimotwo. Kimeche kelechi biikab boror ongeib kasar matoken kora kichokibat kwany kigen chokilen bo free kakenai kele kawayat ko siling 41 koib kakwautiet ibubuken eng cooperatives chotok simutai kokoldo keswek kotes chok simutai komakibirte kele maityo bo free.
Kamwa ine kole chang biik chemakere kelchin eng kesutikab bandek kobate matinye ichek muitaet eng kolsetab minutik kou avocado, kawek ak miwek.
Makibendi hasara kokakikol kawek. Kingen sine kora kele kikakochanchan ng'oliotab bandiat koimgei biik akobo ng'oliotab chego kolechigei ngetiem mobechu. Ara kakisom kele makile matetokol mobek lakini kakile hakikishan ole kanyor mbolea simutai kondekese kotinye kiloinik. Atyo kora komeche keibe sabu ketebege kele kenyisiek chu 2 chu katebe miwat imbar ak kenyisiek aeng chebo kawayat ko kerge meche ketebege sikosit kebire sabu ak ichek simutai ngeamuani anan keibe tilet kele kakibe kekol kawek ko kit nekakeibire sabu kenai kele kito nito nelionet nekebore.
Chuto ko logoiwekab Burur FM kong'ete kot neng'ate ng'atutik nebo Mosop eng county nebo Nandi. Kainenyu ko Edward Kosu.
Berur News.
Taikoshek ko 16 chekosire sait somok nebo karon kokachon kokalogoiwekab emet chekakibune saishechu kong'ete ng'etisheng'ung nebo Berur FM nebo Rosteung kong'ete nganaset neo nebo Nairobi. Nekasomanwok logoiwechu kwane Elizabeth Lamakwak betut nemye nebo kaberuretab Jehova. Testai pchit Berur FM amun kaberuretab kaa.
Sean koka logoiwekab emet kong'eten Berur FM.
Boiboenjin igortab chomiet en Merika Hotel Nakuru ole kemboutab Valentines committed special offer. Ostrich steak ak live music koyob Inga Sound Band. Torigit ko 14 arawetab oeng kong'eten sait agenge nebo Gameboy agoi sait 4 nebo Gameboy. Kopchi yani couple ko 5,600, chichag yani single ko 3,000. Yai reservation nguni agi boiboenji igorto ne moite yiutien. Boisien WhatsApp number 0786 222248 and 0796 222248. Koringet imiten sang imoche itinye noyet kosir chitugul nyoru nimanda en siret ak The Standard Group's all-in-one app. Watching live TV, epchinit podcast, isip tetutik cheichome ak inyorchigei logoiwek cheititotin en sai noton. Ak inyorchigei premium content ak The Standard Insider asimegosan ki ak The Standard e-paper. Somajigei The Standard ak The Nairobian kasarta age tugul sait age tugul en simoingung en tablet anago laptop machelewani mamiten koimutiet maiwei ago ititayat logoiwekab imanda chekimokchingei en kasar age tugul. Imuche inyorchigei e-paper nebo kenyit en silingishek 7,699. Downloaden The Standard app nguni en Google Play anago Apple Store. Anairutechi e-paper.standardmedia.co.ke agi subscriben The Standard all-in-one app. Inaisige imigo mastage tugul enga sartage tugul. Logoiwek chemiachen en kostoindetab Berur FM en silingishek mut kityok. Inyorchinigei story age tugul ne premium en The Standard. Stories che powerful, exclusive, che ititoyotin, che sire logoiwekab kawaida. Stories che inoisin, che gonin koguyet ak che tesin. Agoi kit ne kararan kosir inyoru story ne imokchinigei kwenye. One tap ak inyorchigei story. Noton amune sigo bobea na 5 bob. Subscribe en www.standardmedia.co.ke. The Standard Insider, Jide, Bold, Factual, bobea na 5 bob en kila story. Karunet age tugul Jepchirchir kotab college ko tauge ng'alalutik. Taitab Berur ko ole mi ng'alalutik chenin ago chekimen chenyoljinin ago nyoljin emet. Jepchirchir ak etabo ARAPLIMO koibu tetutiet nekikonyiti ak epchini tuget ak keretab kostoindet age tugul en komonut. Ng'alalutik chetinyegei ak polotet, kabotisiet, somanet, neranik ak pitetab bororietab kolenjin akot kotoreti bororienyon ko lazima kot keng'alalen.
But at the same time komoe opposition kele kimitei akine ak Matiang'i. So ano
the biggest headache in opposition konai kole ng'o nekemi tugul ko ng'o nemakimi tugul.
Epchini taitab Berur kila Jumatatu agoi komut kasi sait 12 agoi sait 4 nebo karon en Berur FM. Kaberuretab kaa. Barabarosiek en Taita Berur. Taita Berur traffic updates.
Barabarosiek en koru nito betutabra. Barabarosiek en koru nito betutabra. Agire mago nyigis traffic wat kaina subuhi ore no Thika super highway ko gago tag lakini mitenya sute negabit ornoto ko around yabo all stops ko mitenya sute negabit nyo ako mite traffic ko ngete all stops on the way yago ipanga ni takchini gaita ni wekse ko mitenya la pik jo shore no tonbo outering mo mitenya la missing traffic kidogo around yabo pipeline ako karibu kware pik jo mite ore no tonbo Jogoo Road ko mite jiretab ken bagarishek ni nyigiseng Jogoo Road en kor nito betutabra ko ngete ke makadara ko jiretab ken bagarishek all the way traffic ako town to ngotibo ishe Jogoo Road ngot ko much ijeng an alternative ishia isaizi Big Jobunu side nebo Eastern Bypass mamita ngala Eastern Bypass lakini airport North Road komite traffic na kamat kwenye gisit ko ngetege roundabout nebo Garrison all the way baga Nyiru sore no nebo Mombasa Road kora komite traffic ne nyigis kora kidogo around Dumba Imara yete ko ngetege standard yu agiwe kapsa agoi Nyayo ko traffic ne kamat kwenye gisit ngoret no to inegei ma nebo Mombasa Road ko gere komite nyasute ne kabit eng around Yumbo Cabanas mite nyasute ne kabit eng around Yumbo Cabanas nguti baisha oret nebo Mombasa Road yegu careful go approach ni mama mitanga la missing ore no nebo Langata Road mite traffic do ngete around Yumbo Boma sagiwe agoi police station nebo Langata go lemeje komite traffic do nebo mama mitanga la ngotore no nebo Ngong Road enkor nito betu tabra go nywe big jo mito limba ine Westlands wa yakiwe kidogo ko ngete around ya BC Place ago Yumba Sarit Center ko lemeje komite traffic nebo ko no to norte nwege ngasarta nege bata to shik tipte mogo eng side somok nebo kor nito betu tabra ni
Barabarosiek en Taita Berur. Taita Berur traffic updates.
Ako majata jene gebeberta no tanbo lit kabisa eng tetuti no tanbo Taita Berur en koro net nebo petu taba ra ke gure no ARAPLIMO gagi takte Jepchirchir ale ni gelendo bo isi tagyo nendet komite ulimbo ine Olimba TV gora so konyor poisyon so galabat yun ko ingip ko tar mapema kit negap ko gere briefing ang ne ko mamita ngala ko much ko ngetine ko much ko wek lagini ngomalia ko mamita ngala ki ngetine getare jege ya gamaje ke beke bertano tone kingolo lingale ko engityo ngon yetya kenam simesik age walugi ne moy angoti tindai tebut amjita yogo ngebe bertano by SMS line nyonet ko 23766 yogo go free matelen gi so to yogo message ne ngunga tagere jang chemite good morning ARAPLIMO kele igotwo wageni che mite studio en korneto betu tabra hilarengam kamo go so John Segeng nukia tulengurwani chito negure oinde top kimyete ngolaba kamosiro kimite kapsa pamoja en korneto betu tabra akingolole agobo kandoik chekiole bene ngolaba ka agomo mite gineyoy of course ngalek chebo ine accountability asante fundi Jepkelat kele gongo missing ARAPLIMO okta tio mite studio en korneto betu tabra ni kele vijana ko around 70% to 75 jobless retirement age komite 60 years those kele kesira ngot kasi tito ko ikabisa ago tos nyoro imani manda pijutok chumengeje no ago sire ngobo isiet one of the concerns tenyige ngolole en kasarta neno chekito ge walu maswali so SMS kichongon ko buna genga eng somok chagere ko uyo kutoka jang nyogere yegetine yeibata kebebertani lakini amache ataja gora bwana Galgalo agine Jepchirchir ngine mkoronet nebo petu tabra kebeberta noto nebo mwisho kaka kinde pause kidogo kit nebo police brutality chigilisie netesetai ya galel biju ak tuguk chetinye gok chotokcho lakini ameje ataunen Jepchirchir en kasarta nekingolole agobo polisi chutokcho nao kakobit makosa kele man puno koimutik man biju lakini mite jolele on purpose gamu kagilengela zero ko mabete gibiyo So labda komite agenge ne kanyor chito ne oldoti maskishek akotesetai maandamano. Ako mwa kabisa nitu koitebe kailechi ninga harmless chicho kamukwai maandamano kamukutindo angonda stress man ko ngaiwe pisiri ne pisir kiwango. Lakini kindoi yano aipoa en kasarta ne kibwoti ko echeket tikilisit atinyo kowekchech kenyo komwawech kolechech now kakoitu. Tos toothless aipoa kuye kere biik chechang.
Police I can say kuna wenye umesema tu kuna wale wenye wako trigger happy na kuna wale wenyewe kwa kila market huwezi kosa wazimu lakini pia aipoa inafaa kukua msumeno ikate pande zote mbili so that isikue ina favor one side na hii side ingine inaumiza. So also the police need to be represented well juu tukitetea victims nani pia anatetea polisi juu kwa hizi maandamano pia kuna polisi wenye wanaumia, kuna polisi ambao wenye a very big number who are being harmed, who are being kuna hata ule mwenye alipoteza mkono because of the tear gas. So ningesema pia ni wananchi pia you are a victim sawa but remember by the time if you saw that guy with a mask, I don't know what went through, but there was a certain footage that came out baadaye. The guy was seen, unfortunately that we lost him. The guy was seen that alikuwa among the frontliner wenye walikuwa na provoke polisi. So ukifuatilia before akuwe shot on, police alipita watu karibu 5-6. Inabaki unajiuliza swali, mbona angepiga risasi huyo mwenye amepita wale wawili watatu, kulikuwa na huyo mwingine wa mask mwenye alikuwa mbele ya huyu before huyu mwenye alikuwa kwa ukuta. You know, there's the bigger question that comes, why that one person? So tukiwalemea pia tuangalie on the bigger picture, let's not just be tunnel visioned. Tuangalie why was this person targeted and not all the other people? Because sisi tunajua the police normally disarm the ring leader in any mob. So probably the police alifanya makosa kwa kumdisarm in a bad way because he could always arrest and do all that. So like I had said earlier, polisi wanahitaji casual mentorship time and time again, from time and time, so that wasikue na hizi issues zenye tunapigana nayo. Kukue na police, you see, even tukiangalia movies, tukiangalia majuu, there's that police citizen relationship. Polisi akikuja na kuambia how are you, my name is, and I'm here to arrest you. But our police hawana hiyo. Anakuja eka chini nini, you see, communication skills. So they really need to be mentored on customer service. Unajua ukinishika mimi leo ni customer wako wa sell, so handle me like a customer. So the police really need to be mentored. Alafu wale victims, we need a streamlined way. Tuko tumeona wale wase wa 10-point agenda, walikuwa wamewekwa pale wa make sure our victims wamekuwa compensated, na anything that happened along the maandamano iende venye according to the law. Wale wenye walihusika washikwe na wa face the wrath of the law.
Wow. Bwana Galgalo, mangen kimite time nikikoito a press release kugimite yotok boss nebo aipoa. Ngokoito ine police the briefing kugimite yotok boss nebo aipoa. Ne tebe biik maswali kole now biik chechikili bichu kokatebi kuwa choronok number 1. So ngot ko choronok konyoru ni ano justice victims chebo police brutality yo?
Inget ile ngalekab police brutality komo kotao. Kimite from kiingetao independence nebo emoni. Ako serikali nito nekokotyem kidogo kwachi compensation ngalekab police. Ingaro wakati nikiba maandamano nikiba NASA anikiba 2017 kiure ne mite nikiba 2017 nikikibar biik karibu 160. Kebwa wakati nikiba COVID-19 kitinde revival victims around 42 people chikikibare kikinyoru kakewirche inet kakinde sewage alak akimi kingen kele ngone kai ngalechu tugul chu. Protest chikiba 2024 ain kochang kijanek chikikimwoke akebar, lakini kokoek serikali ni nekanyo komech kobwat bichotok chotok kole pa iman kelya ke compensate. Ako ngalekab compensation ko aki ing families chotok. Amu chebo imanda ya biro chi nekamwa polisiot as much as kigere suppose kotoret ak police kora kongiro extensively on using a human art ko suppose kengetin ke compensate families chu amu ya biro kakimwok lakwa an ko kijanayat ne breadwinner nebo family kakosomeshan mzazi lakwet kwa primary secondary kwa university lakini mia kwa ngaigani kolen kwa 1212 ngyo ndemanyor kotaret family ngwangat achuko ye kanyo ko police officer ne kanyo komwa kijana andane only because of the politics and because of provocation aga angot yaka provoke en chi namna gani ARAPLIMO koma quite extent never ibar chito sabetab chito ko the last defense nendoi binadamu agetugul kabusetab chi komami kimugul met agetugul ne suppose kotil unless kiptayat inege.
Akameche ine sikenam simesiek aeng somok isinye kesune kit nebo ine handshakes che inyoru kokosin kandoindetab emet ak ine Raila may he soul rest in peace nyukokosin kora Uhuru ak ine Raila at the same time komite biik chemite kwenet chu kokere kokere kole kakimeto eng taban kidogo anan kokere kole magomite democracy amu demokrasia ko the majority ko icheket che they take the day ko ngot ko kanye ke ngete nguno majority kanye kiwekchige minority at kikatkee ko kakowalak definition nguno nebo democracy from this context lakini kit netinye keng'olole eng tayu ko ameche kengetine kenam simesiek aeng somok asikobit kekas kora kele mwoe ne bororiet eng 0719 012 800 0719 012 659 0732 142 658 ya tat conference eng 020790 4310 access code inde 60 98 739 yataigere hash sms line ko 23-766 yenyoru boroindo ko sikobit kora inwagit yenyoru boroindo ko sikobit kora inwagit ako kageng'alale tugun chechang tiny agenge no ikose ile weye kotinyoni ameche ketoune simet nebo Kiming'in Kinyose eng nwakindo Kiming'in.
Kongoi katwondoek chemi studio Bwana Limo en betutab raini ak akat bororiet nebo college ak opinion leaders wenzangu. Kit tegutikchu choma ateben kaigas komwa akichek kole kijanaek chechang koborchingei kandoinatet komongen any kwany tos kokitegemeanen chamait agenge mara neu nebo UDA anan kokimwechi chamaisiek alak. Number 2, tos kikertoi ano kijanaek mara kikotar sukul en ireyu kijanaek mara komiten kasisiek chekobo eunek yon korikose kolelen chito kiayai ng'alekab mwalimu komamuche ayai boisiet age ne mara kabit mara kobo eut kou noniton tos ilechini ine vijana cheu chuton cheimuch koesio boisionik alak cheu choniton neotore ko nebo police noni police noni mara kaba kondok chebo upinzani kanisosiek kou no kikiker ko threaten en kebeberta age tos ilele ne ko inyendet individually en ng'alechuton chutesetai en serikali tos iyoni ile police ichochu kiyo kowirto tiagas en kanisa ana iesioi amakwok betut nemie ung'et kainet ko Kiming'in Kinyose Bomet.
Thank you kongo missing Kiming'in Kinyose ngekoschi chito nemiten Nakuru chamgei Rono eng sinendet.
Chamgei ARAPLIMO.
Kichamgei.
Ikatuam Galgalo ak chiri kakekas ng'alek chekakong'alal kabisa. Ng'alek cheechen chekakokere kaket kijanaechu maai kijanaechu lakini alak ko kikochut ng'alekab TARUS. Kondo kikoen kijanaechu koib kesi makakole Galgalo kikeyasate bunge la wananchi kondo nyukototos en Nakuru ni akere kokararan. Okole kang'et makimoche qualification age tugul ta itinye metit nekararan ak itinye ingen ing'alal. Ko kacham nonito kang'et mae kong'et kobwa oliep kuresoi oliep Nakuru asikoyatat bunge la wananchi. Niku kijanaek eleo komokyingei kandoinatet ako kijanaechu lakini kijanaek kora mi chekikon kandoinatet kora kou cho nyolu komi boisiek kora Galgalo.
Yes.
Asikobit kodevoicen.
Thank you.
ARAPLIMO makakibwana njerika hotelo kaolion boyona kasimutan ulondo.
Bas hakikisha nilege surprise anine mama watoto bwana. Kongoi Rono. Golavo sinende tengine Nakuru County Berura Femelo. chito nekesunege 213 abwati ale maine maridi chicho amache kekoschi chito nemiten Narok County chamgei mochokoretab kazi gani
ARAPLIMO
chamgei
amune tayo alaga tao
mite chamgei
amune tayo alagonetik chebo betutab rani kanget kityo ele kichunchunye na kokwet ele makiyonjindosi ingen ile kakile democracy nguni ko kanget ingen ile chatait nekikib ko Bomet ko kikiben State House kikiyokile chebo gaa komosoru aibu kitakesor ak kikisor motokiibu ole kitam kemwoe kou kebeberwek alak teletam ongete chatait kotam koibu president nebo emet konyokokochi sukulit kikiyai tuyet age en State House ak kebwa nyokeyai tuyet age en Bomet. Namba aeng ibwote kikechob State House kobunchi bororiosiek anan kolenjin ine nakeyai tuyosiek kou ombo kanisa mobo kanisa yon ko bororiosiek tugul en State House kot neungat nemakimoche kochut raia pichon kikaba ko kiraia kikayai tuyosiek machamdaat en betut nemie.
Thank you. Kongoi. Agetin kit ne in kameche sinyekekere akobo tuyosiek chebo ine chebo State House. But now that kaitin sawa sawa, kiplogotiot.
Omune bwana Limo.
Kijamegei.
Ikatuan barne pichona. Ikatuan kimingine nono akonda nanga na komon na ngomiono wa maana sana. Ki State House en president ishek chekikochut State House none kotomo keyai tuyosiek kabilana ako tom kobendi biik kabilana lakini koyai biik State House kouon hoteli. Ki president ko kimondo akong'ololchi wananchi kimakokelelen kikure biik sana abana kibayai nono kouon nenyinet uon kiboiboenyin hapana mau nono manan ko nanapungesan kijana chon en ng'alal lakini akere akane aboiboenjini ng'alekab bunge ya wananchi amun yoton ye chito nemi ng'weny ng'alek amun yekakenyoru bunge ya wananchi ko ngebe yoton ko kor kakiba keng'alal ot biik chemi ng'weny kotor kekonu appoint. Ingen osinye mi biik chetinye appoint bwana Limo okot yon kanyo president kobaten inen ongonyo nguno kele kanyo Sokore kokor ibare inyoru chito neng'olole ko Murkomen nebomi tuwan ibare inyoru chito neng'olole ko Kitilai nebomi tuwan Nduti nebomi tuwan kila mokikochi nafas mwananchi ya kawaida kong'alal kini komoe kong'alal amun ne kanyo president kikochi nafas wananchi okot somok ibwan makikochi ot kirwokindet aibu nea kongoi missing.
Kongoi missing blogotiot. Murang'a County Kiptoo Arap Koros.
Yes, yamune ARAPLIMO.
Chametabgei.
Kongoi kora en kasarta nekikonon ako kongoi kora en youth chekakobwa studio sikobit kong'ololwech. Ako let me just say amoche amwa kit agenge ale tos ne tos komara komwowech vijana nguni amun I am in that category tomo inaloitu zaidi tomo koboyon zaidi amun tomo takemi this category nebo youth. But ingebore keker trust mara kikochi youth koek a leader ko mi ng'weny kidogo. I don't know mongen ale toikyok anan kit ne tos kemwa ko ne because nan inyoru chito neka youth man kakong'et kakomong lakini mostly komanyo kokere maslahi nebo biik chebo anan wananchi mostly konyo kondo foundation nenyinet. I think that is where we go wrong as youth amun nan iker youth nekakomong ak ikochi mandat chance lakini inyokong'ete nyokochoben foundation nenyin koyoto lekikiwechen simakenyoru nafas echek anan maketrostenech echek biik che youth indochin emet.
Thank you.
So I don't know ale tos keng'ololchindo ano youth. Yon komong youth
ko akot ndonyo meken advantage nebo kochop foundation nenyin at least koker kora wananchi sikor kotoreto. That's why kikelo ARAPLIMO boisiek kityo chemi nguno ngobwa boyo ngale kole nyochop ko tabije koker man biik kole sawa nyokochop ako ngolu nguno echek youth. Number 2 ko youth nguno ko matil kurainik mongen ale ngwany tokyingei ono ako icheket che korun kole kimoche kebe State House. Mobendi State House kouno kibendi State House ak mpango kuyikere koba fik ak mpango so komoche koui kasit siketoret ARAPLIMO ko komoche kityo amwa ale kimoche yon kinyoru ng'alalet en studio neuno keng'ololwe ng'alek chekororon kou chon ke-implementen biik chebo echek wananchi ak biik chekose radio ke-implementen ako kora yon kakinyoru nafas kinetenge so kongoi en studio nekaomutwech toek onginetenge kunon ak king'omekitu boryetab kolenjin kongoi ARAPLIMO.
Kongoi mising. Kiptoo Arap Koros mite chito nekesunege namba neng'ung'et 014.
Hello.
Oi.
Maendeleo nani ngurizo?
Mwawezo maendeleo.
Bye amune tawekya.
Bye.
Kasi ng'alalenywan kabisa kokacham. Kong'etin mi ai ng'alyon nekoro ateshi kityo nikobo kiplokotiot kang'etin State House ko mabo wananchi bo president manyol machamdaat kabisa. Ngekere history from Kenyatta akoi Uhuru ko mamiten wananchi chekiba State House. So that is why manyolu machamdaat. So ko amwoe ole miten chekakoba yun ko mabo UDA icheket. Kor kobore komwa ng'olyon wananchi alak kele mabo UDA amu mabendi State House. Ko president ko mabo chamait bo wananchi. So that is why ko matinye ng'alek chang maendeleo noni ngurizo.
Thank you. Kongoi mising in maendeleo. Ameche kekoschi Godson kekoschi Temi Loret atya kekoschi Godson yatya kokerwech mite Psong'a komite Dominic eng nwokindo kunotok amu kimeche kekesu kebeberta nemite tai. Temi Loret eng nwokindo.
Chamgei ARAPLIMO.
Chametabgei.
Akatin Galgalo iyamune chorwenyu.
Baibai kabisa.
Kongoi ne ngale ne karai. Ako katemwa ngale ukuli.
Ngako imine tuwako.
Kako imale kwa. Okay, tingwale kwa mne.
Toma. Aya, manden conference iwege sigesu. Godson.
Yes, tamge Mheshimiwa Limo. Ikatuan toek kandoik chemite station ko Galgalo. Tamge Mheshimiwa.
Chamgei.
Kongoi ngalek chekari ngalale ko ngalal ngalek olmototik. Ane kekurenon Godson Arap Rotich akoyobu Bomet County Oliep Konoin. State House ko in amwae nonde nombo State House ko maetat ko in State House ko mabo president inegen.
Correct.
Ko any delegates ne ko cheke ni unotet swali nothing in kwagenge in Mheshimiwa angale ikuitosi akobo ngalechu kapchai. Koiker some directors chok board members chebo komosi kole kot ketes beit ko affecteni kot keker factories chechok lakini koker yesterday kokates chebo kapset kondechi temik chwak chebo arawet 30 shillings. Wany ilelene notet nebo mwisho ilelene borioni kakemach kele kakemach keyochi boriet kandoik chok chebo South Rift asin kele because kikonyor biikab North Rift ng'echeret nebo president nitesetai William o kimite kora Arap Moi. So kokaker akechek kele katanyo raini South Rift kekonech ko deputy president in 2030. Ikere ne en borioni kong'alal Felix Koskei neking'etu kainenyu Godson Arap Rotich. Kongoi.
Kongoi mising Felix. Atima Felix lakini iname Godson ketinye ng'alalet nekobo Felix ako kakile ngemite ng'alalanata na amu ine mongen ole tokchin gano lakini sawa amu kaitin ko soso kotebi ine si nyigeng'et ine si nyigitin kora kidogo so eng nwokindo kityongon Kipchonga ak Dominic atabwoti ole ine keng'et ine kewolu jomu kitindoi around 15 minutes chemite tai Kipchonga
Jamge limo
kitamegei
Kongo iwe ikaka biliti nekebe mnogo mazi jamu kaka lamatu hii metole atu warakwa zara kune nyumetu ingeni lana iwe nore kutibje chiemeti kabisa kuriba negeri ite zara ena zara negetinye so ikatuon my colleagues and Nicholas and chito nekamwa kandoindet akikotuon any che kele chepkoskei anan chemwa Jepchirchir kongoi ako engineer korong netai pongezi amache alenjo korong congratulation en ele kiroite somanet kekuren chito engineer sinyorong ko kibo maana ko kit neu chorwenyun en yo ako radio non kobo nyikonik neng'olole radio non ko chito nebo boisionik ko chito netindoi nyikanatetab kandoinatet so kaba ko kyane kerenyun raia nebo Jepchirchir kotisome ng'echeret en Nairobi ikomoe kwenik amateben ole itinye kwenik amun Nairobi nonis komeng'ololjini kutit biik chemi yon tugul yoche obois Kiswahili ak Kingereza kaikai chubo gaa naiwe obus chaik anan iwe osember mbarenyo ko chun any kong'ololen kole kimoche kiam koneran makatiat nebo raini swali nikotinye nokwek kokomoche okerwon akobo ng'alek chebo grassroots election among'u ole koker ng'alek chekotestai amoche keng'olole nguni ketinye shida en ng'alekab grassroots election kang'et leaders alak kokoregistan en delegate chechiket akomach koboisien choton kodominaten in polling station tos okerton en komoswek chekomi kitestai ng'alekab grassroots election komie bikochwe limo lekosoiwon yon atochin akichek kole lekomuktoindet ikochin chemoche bichu akotestai kerono nenyun akane nombo seneta en Bomet nimu chito nekiboreke en Bomani kokotokwei kabisa kobarchu noywechini woyechi barchu mokmendani kan kora yemat ko barak wendet ongo barak busi betut nemie
ongoi seneta Kipchonga memake me shi wata kotomo ing'et nini kan korong ibitite boriet yundok yun eng nwokindo kabisa Dominic eng nwokindo Dominic
ay kongoi seba kama su kotokep chumite tingel ng'olole Swahili ko kakerin kakas lakwet nekisoman nebo kaenyon kabisa kang'olole Kiswahili asip kole ngochep koyondo nemi ra station ababa kutit ko kemakun chemiach kamwa Kipchonga kole moe kwenik ako matinye akine sominye kityo takake biman korotik kele itoretin Nairobi kamun Nairobi ko kebitot biik imalaine iibe ng'echeranon kisoun kityo nibuchi kokilewenishe amut otor keon biik chekokiyok en Nairobi kokiyokwei biik chemakose kutit akonyon konetech kokilenchi kandoik obonet biik en ground oba ingele kokiyok kandoik president neo ingen lakwenyo kokiyok president konyon kobetyo ile en hotelisiek ikerto ano mano ko ikere silibwet township kokile bichoto oba ot kobwa kandoik chucho kalya sitting mi ng'echerok amabwone bas kokiyai ara kiketyingei kura akotomi chorset kora kiketyingei kura kora chukomengech ot chebo chamanisiek ale kele mochobo aya simamong biik ko kamu makibarasta kole amakirate spikaisiek kele omong'u kibire betut nekile akoba ne okole biik makemong'u komami rabinik kwayanai kit agenge kwatot ane kiasome lakini biik chekibirwon komoite 50 okimoche kosir 50 akeba barak so ikerton any ile chamaini komi biik cheung'chingei akobare system amang'u ale kokas choronok chanchu mami ra system ondebunu ra sikiriet ala barachi mami kura ile iwendi chito Nairobi sisibu William batai sikere manyo William kelonjeni kikobo university en Bomet ko amun ingen kole Bomet kandoichu ko mami bakewokenen otoro iku MC mami betutwech lakwenyon ak chorwananyu nekinyo asikoko MC baka MCA mami iku kila MC president en Bomet kamu kandoichu kobetos lesinyon kobitot biik kityo konebusa tare kityo chorwenyun ibendi kora matindwe tarikit 11 ako ingeba ketoreti chemnyalilet kapkwe amache ale lakwananyun ta manyo nginde lapit any koroti matin ngale psionga sitting ke tarane rabinik siseret kora yin matibitote som kityo kutit kongoi ngetane tomi kilot kongoi
kongoi mesek Dominic indai koitoshek taman kityo ngonje mite tama rahisi to yamejine kasarta genam simeshek alaka kochang SMS kale hai Limu hapa Kapket vijana wengi wako very idle sana wote wanasema wanacheza pool tu hata hawana kazi kile kimoja kinde yuok kinde course logok alafu wasikunywe pombe tena sana na bangi nogo Sylvia Mrs. Kinyozi Ngolo Kapket. Asante Aki. These leaders kazi yao sana wengi wao ni kulala na kuambia president ati watu wako sawa kele migo mnye ground kale jita especially Ngolebi ne Baringo County we are suffering na ku-elect 38 Dori, Kongo missing Dori, imite Olimba Mombasani, Gongoi. Mko wengi, Gongoi tunagere SMS ango tuwesili KIRUI Ngolimba ine korofani mekuona ako kweke tukulo testanye uya Gongo uno tono chang maswali jaga tebi ko gonge no lengo gitinya nak lakini eng labda gichongon chitomo gitinya sisi nyigengetine sigigesu gigesu ne labda chitugo boni ko mitegi ne kaga tep kemingen ngalek chebo ine elections ako ko chang big up sa jogo ka State House 12,353 chemaje ticket nebo UDA katep kimingen kole so kibendi yunak chama itagenge kityongone kinde yeno options chama isek alak chebo tango DCP labda ataunenen Jepchirchir.
Ukiangalia watu wenye walikuja under UDA ni wengi sana na Kenya kuna challenge yenye tuko nayo ambayo ni zoning. As much as tuko na it is a multi-party state, tuko na challenge ya zoning. So ukifuatilia, if you saw the analysis, utafuatilia kwanza Rift Valley ndio ilikuwa na high number of aspirants wa UDA because we currently know it is in the public domain that it is the ruling party in that area. When you come with ODM that area utapenya. Ukiangalia Nyanza ukiingia na UDA ni ngumu sana. Nairobi kidogo ni cosmopolitan, kuna balance na other places. So it is the issue of zoning, but watu wengi wako registered. In fact, as we speak, we have so many other people registered in different other parties. So tutaingia na chama mingi alafu mambo ya ameongelelea namba ambayo unapata ya UDA ya grassroots. So challenge ya grassroots ilikuwa information na as we speak saizi ningeambia wasikilizaji wote across the country kuna maredio ya UDA elections na kwa hiyo UDA elections wanafanya sensitization in the nearest UDA office. So we angalia kwenye huko ulizia wenye mko karibu na ujue UDA wako wapi leo, kesho na hii wiki mzima mpaka wafanye repeat ya grassroots ndio ujue ni siku gani wanarudia ndio muweze kujitokeza kwa namba. Na nakubaliana na yeye wakuwe na speaker yenye nazunguka at least ndio wale wenye wezi fika pale wapate information. Ya maybe niwalizie hiyo swali lingine yenye mwenye aliuliza. Alisema unapata kuna mwanafunzi alifanya education lakini hataki kufanya vitu zingine. At the moment the government has given unajua government haiwezi tuandika kazi sisi wote, hiyo ni fact, hiyo ni reality. So it has given us an ample it has given us an arena yenye tunaweza create jobs inside it. You know, it is the work of the government to create environment yenye watu wanaweza jianzishia kazi pia waandike wengine. So ninge urge vijana as much as saizi hatupati employment, let us try to be creative on the skills based. Tuangalie ni skill gani unaweza fanya kama wewe Jepchirchir. Come up with that skill, do something about it, figure out how to sell it, and you'll realize you're even more talented than even waiting to do an 8 to 5 p.m. job. So vijana, instead of idling, instead of just crying that we don't have jobs, let's look for alternatives. Kazi kikupata mbele sawa, but kwa sasa look for alternatives. Yes.
Angini ne bwana Galgalo.
Yes.
State House ak tuyosik chike State House. Mite biik chekaker kole kokonget kandoindetab emet kokowal kokopersonalize anyun missing. Kakyai tuyosiek yotok chebo chengiker ko kasiep kebeberta agenge ako konyolu ko a symbol of national unity nekikere ko everybody. Much keker chito nebo opposition komite yot, keker chito nebo ano. Tuyosiek chuke State House. Tos kakongemchi kainet State House ako ngemchi kainet purpose nebo State House nenyolu ko a symbol of national unity?
Inget ile historical status chebo State House ko kikonaita biik kuyo State House ko kimite kii kikikure dosi only ko State House kikibe historical kuyo bo dosi. Lakini kokonyo President William Ruto ak policy nelen open door policy. State House ko melen pa president pa raya tugul. Kayek president nitebe yotok. Lakini kayek tomo konaita biik kobendi biikab boda biikab chama ine kobendi State House. State House ko po chi age tugul, ibo opposition, ibo serikali, ibano ko inde right chi age tugul iwe State House. So long as kakoyanun biikab protocol i-accessan State House, i-accessani. Ane mager komi ki age tugul ne ya ko kawachi State House. Kayek chotom konaita biik angot Uhuru, angot Kibaki, angot Moi, ko kimukotochi biik kawaida koba State House. Len kanyo ko Arap Ruto open door policy ne len chi age tugul kulyon kwendi State House. Ako ingosame kura ngalen abwat ko kicham kolen awendi State House ko punjin raya ako chi age tugul ne kakitach State House kwendi. So I think he's doing what he promised. Yeah. Mite ngalekab political parties. Miji ne kakomwa ngalale ngalekab political parties kole tos kakibe chamait agenge tugul. Ingerenyu kebendi keprepareani elections chebo 2027. Ngalekab political parties sana kiko affectan biik chechang. Kiko exclusion people who are leaders. Ako selectan politicians. People who are dealers. Ameche ke prepareani ke elections. Maameche ngalek kiet sana ngalekab political party. Kimeche kiro chita personality nenyinet ne maket ingoro nitindoi raya, kiro engineer ini kele komeche senator nebo Nairobi. Kiro inendet ko chito, makiro party nekabun chito.
Wow.
Yeah, amu yabe kenyoru best leaders chekakikerchi sang just because of the political party. Kekerchi sang. Akitindoi chechang Rift Valley sai. Yes. Chikibwa kuivetab party. Yeah.
Mite ine kit agere kole pat kabisa time. Mite kit agenge nebo ine kinship. Ako kit nekokotok kabisa ko mite ine kongetege South Rift ako ine ako North Rift. Komeche chi tugul kole mutai ko kamanda kandoindet nebo emet kwanende nekikoso. Lakini ngu mite casualties che kanyo ko affectan ine kora biik missing. Ka issue nekamomeche ketiny missing lakini amu katinji. Ko kangalalen Felix. Ako engole ko ngalaldo wire biik kole ngu ka endosen Murkomen. Now where does that leave Mandago? Where does that leave Joanna Ngenongong? Where does that leave the majority leader in the Senate, Aaron Cheruyot Agondoichun? Is this the right conversation size gengalale agobo in inheritance kele mutako kwanyu kingpin ngololinde nebo borgien nebo golenjin?
It is disrespect to the president. So long as ko tukomita Arap Ruto in power ko tuko kingpin nebo kalenjin ko disrespect ko kanye ke endosen biik alak ing yo kotomo koistake Arap Ruto. It is still very early and it is an immature political statement. Lakini kayek democracy nekitinye bake kumaitenen chi mwachi kei nelion neimeche. Ngalekab endorsements kumakingane. Amu at the end of the day pichu kikakotob siaset kakotoi angot Aaron angot Murkomen akot Cherargei kotoi kobrabert Kenya. Lakini entry nebo Gideon Moi ini ako kanyo serikali. Igere kitakalman situation nebo polatetab siaset kidogo. Ngiro angot Aaron Cheruyot angot Okatai angot Murkomen ichu kimi wakati nikikakobolyo. Lakini ndani keib Gideon Moi kotoi ko ungan Arap Ruto eng serikalit kidogo ko kiibungusan. Lakini fellows Kosgei ongo megane that statement. I think it is a political statement. Chang biik chikikendosen. Angot Moi mwenyewe kumaendosen Arap Ruto. Angot Uhuru chang biik Uhuru kinyoko endosen Raila. Lakini maingian. Nguno it is not about endorsement. It is about the people loving you and doing the right thing to the people. Biik icheke ngikilge chi kakile yake kilge. The law nebo emet kulen the world natural conspires to aspirations. Angot Arap Ruto mwenyewe melen kendosen cheke tugul. Lakini kikilge ako pangange ako nyor. So chi nekakendosen mamake chi.
Wow. Labda kumite biik kora chekere in Jepchirchir kole labda ingen for example ngeboisie ODM. Kere biik kole labda koimutik chemite ODM komu mamite kandoindet nekiendosen Raila ne kimutai kengen kele ngotweki kengen kele oye ni koki chito nekikaendosen Raila. Kale ngamameche labda bichu ko avoiden ki neu not kele ngip komutai ko ketindoi chito ne kingen kele to take over automatically.
venye tu Galgalo amesema the law of nature automatically kuna venye tu nature ita align into you to being the listened to leader. Unaangalia kabla Moi aage amekuwa kingpin hata Ruto akiwa bado deputy. Moi amekuwa bado yeye ndo tunamwangalia. So but automatically tulikuwa tunajua Ruto ndio ata take over Moi venye in case kitu ikifanyika, na hivyo ndio ikafanyika. So kuna ile venye mtu ameketi. So it is unfortunate for ODM kwa sababu hawakuwa na structure, hawakuwa wamejipanga vizuri. Yao tu ilikuwa wrangles kidogo nini ameingia. But if you look at venye watu wamejipanga in even communities as we speak, the former president is still mwenye kusema in the Murima area, as much as ule mtu wetu ule mwingine bado anasumbua anajaribu kuforce issues, yeye bado ndio mwenye kusema, cause it is all about venye mtu amejiput. So maybe watu wale wetu wenye wanajaribu kujiweka kingpin, work on yourself. Chenye tunaweza ambia ni work on yourself so that nature will align with you. But if you are trying to use your mouth to move around, ni ngumu sana. So I think the reason why Murkomen was even talked about is, if you look at the entire wote, yeye ndio si rahisi umpate kwa wrangles, unampata yeye tu ndio anashughulikia wananchi, yeye ndio at least close to the people. And I also moved recently when I saw him going kabisa, he's so close to even his staff. When one of his staff lost a member of his family, he went to his staff's home. That shows a true leader. A true leader si ule tu mtu mwenye anapiga story. He went to his staff's home without all of you guys knowing. So
yes, your endorsement.
Si endorsement pia. Na pia kuna mtu aliniuliza kama niko na pesa. Kwa hii saizi naomba Senate. Na nikiomba Senate for Nairobi County, ombi langu kwanza ni moja, watu wa register kura, wachukue ID. Pili, watu wachukue kura. 3, Pororie Tapkalenjin, msipeleke kura nyumbani. Ile siku Ruto alisema alikuwa anataka, president alikuwa anataka tusimame huku hivi. Nimejitokeza. I am the first Kalenjin to go for this seat. The first Kalenjin to vie for Senate Nairobi County and to go for the top seat in Nairobi County. Na I am the minority saizi tukikuwa Nairobi. Sasa kama team ya minority, msipeleke kura nyumbani. Hamisheni kura Nairobi, baki hapa August, mtafute jina yangu hapo, munishike kama minority.
Watu waweke tick. Nitachukua hiyo kama your closing remark. Labda ngolioni mwingine bolete bwana Galgalo.
Amaja a billion up statement nekakomwa. Onge tole akuishek chok ak sigik chok ole kinye ngonyor ki ing Nairobi nyo kola bateka. Ngete chi